All right, all right, all right. Hello, hello, hello. How we doing? How we doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Back on Danganronpa Monday Madness, and we are on we think we just finished the last investigation, and so we are on to the second trial. And for an update, this is chapter two. And as you can see, the first one, Rantaro passed away. Well, passed away. He was done in. The second one, though, is Ryoma. And so we're going to find out. Hopefully, we'll be able to finish the entire trial. Last time, we were just about finishing up the investigation right before the second trial. And so, ooh, we are all the way down here. We might have one last little thing. I think I got so tired I got lost last time. So we'll pick up right there. Continue. Yes. Okay. So what did it say? We're done investigating Ryoma's room. We have no other business here, right? Would you like to leave? Yes. All right. Meow. Nope, we can't go down there. Okay, where the heck are we supposed to go then? Okay. The plaza, dormitory, ultimate inventor. Maybe something on here will light up. We were just there. Oh, there we go. They have something to say. Okay. What are you doing here? Thank you for the alert, Pixie. You'll agree to investigate with at least one other person present, yes? As she spoke, she glanced towards Maki. Ah, so you're staying with Maki.
This is good thinking. Hey, once we done with the trial, can I get a massage?
But of course, since you are here, Suichi, may I ask you a question? The time of death was not provided, so I'm questioning everyone in order to determine it. When was the last time you saw Ryoma alive? Right before I was kidnapped by Gonta yesterday, around 6 in the evening.
The last time I saw him was way before then. I didn't see him at all yesterday, actually.
Then you are fine, Kaito. What's important is the last time someone witnessed him alive. The last time someone witnessed Ryoma alive? Gonta was the last one to see him alive, around 8 p.m. yesterday. Ryoma managed to avoid being captured by him using his Sakuchi method. Oh, that's gonna come back to bite me in the ass, isn't it? So Ryoma was still running around after I got captured. Furthermore, 30 minutes earlier, Mew saw Ryoma as she was fleeing from Gonta. In that case, Gonta's testimony is highly credible. Yes, we at least know that Ryoma was alive yesterday around 8 p.m. Witnessing Ryoma!
Ryoma, Ryoma.
What's your deal, woman? Maki, what are you doing here? Earlier, you said you weren't going to help us investigate. Were you serious about that? You'll be fine, even if I don't help, right? You're the detective, not me. Or do you think you can't solve the case on your own? That's completely different. This is...
That's pretty hard. But my sidekick is working his ass off.
sidekick.
Yep, Suichi's my sidekick now.
Shouldn't it be the other way around? The dumb one should be the sidekick.
The dumb one. I'm more of a scientist type of guy, so this stuff really isn't my thing.
Wouldn't being a scientist be helpful for an investigation?
Not importantly, where have you been here the whole time? Is there a reason?
Why do you care? Because it's bothering me. You've been in here ever since this room opened up. Almost as if you're keeping watch, making sure no one else enters. Is this an interrogation? No, that's not what I'm trying to do. I just want to talk. I want you to talk to me, Maki. If this has nothing to do with the case, please tell me so. It's true that you don't have to help us if you don't want to, but you should at least cooperate with our investigation, because all our lives are on the line. Even if I did cooperate, I wouldn't be any help. Mostly because I've been in here for the last several days. I've only gone back to my dorm at night to shower, including last night. Then I can ask you this. Did you see Gonta at all last night? Gonta was searching the grounds last night trying to capture all of us. How were you able to avoid being caught? Gonta did stop by, but I managed to chase him off somehow. All I did was tell him, if you lay a hand on me, I'll choke to death on your own tongue. You'll choke to death on your own tongue. That's all.
So Jonah got scared out by that, but I guess he would hold back against a girl.
As I listened to Maki's testimony, a question grew in my mind. Why did Maki not want to leave so badly? What reason did she have for that? Are we done here? You're wasting your time talking to me. I don't know anything.
Okay, I'm done here.
Huh? You are? Well, her alibi.
Her alibi is a little shaky, but I don't think she killed Ryoma. That's what my instincts are telling me. But if you remember anything, be sure to tell Sweet Cake. He's my sidekick, you know. He's pretty good.
In the end, the only thing we were able to get out of Maki was that she was here the whole time. But no one else can verify that testimony. That might be a problem later. Maki alone. Here we go. Yay, that was the last thing we needed.
Already tired of investigating? Oh, you're tired of it for a while now? Well, that's how it goes. Investigations aren't all that fun, you see. But it's a necessary step before we can move on to the main event. Kind of like searching the internet for that perfect porno video.
God damn it.
Damn you, Monokuma!
In fact, some people think the search is the best part. Weird, huh? Anyway, the class trial is starting soon. Please gather at the Shrine of Judgment in your courtyard. See you later.
Looks like it's time, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, why do you look so worried now? Don't worry, you can do it. I believe in you.
Believe in me. Why? Why do you trust me, Kaido? There's a chance that I'm the
I believe in you because I want to. Do I need a reason other than that?
I mean, that is a reason. It's just not a good one. But then again, Kaido seems to be kind of dumb for being an astronaut. What? Eloquent as always, Suichi.
Isn't that why you believe in Kaido? I mean, sure, I might get betrayed in the end, but if I worry about that, I won't be able to believe in the people I want to believe in. Sweetie, we're still young. I can't die before I've had my first drink or gone to space.
Two completely different things on completely different spectrums.
If you're not going to get yourself a gear now, then when? Now is all you've got.
Yeah, Kaido, I know.
Yeah, that's the expression I wanted to see. That's my sidekick.
He's right. I just have to do it. I have to believe in myself. I have to believe that I can do this. I'm going to survive. We're going to survive together. Maybe I don't really understand it. Maybe I don't have a reason. I don't know. I don't know what that sound was. I don't want to live. I want to die with everyone else. No, I want to live. I want to live a long life. I don't want to die. I can't die in a place like this. Never. Oh.
Okie dokie, that wasn't weird.
I have to find my way. Oh, you know what? I can just do this. I'm on my way. We're gonna skip down to this place right here. No, 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 no. Why won't you go? There we go. Why won't it let me go to the... Is there not a... Okay, there it goes. Jeez, that was weird. Okay. Here we go. Mean.
Is everyone ready?
Not like we have choice, right? You are quick to understand. It's as though Monokuma has you trained.
We got nothing to worry about, right, assholes? We'll figure out the culprit, won't we? Of course we don't need to worry. The top suspect is super obvious this time. Right, Himiko? How dare you bully Himiko, you degenerate? You want me to Aikido chop your head off, huh?
That's not even Aikido anymore, is it? This matter will be discussed in due time. You should save your arguments until then.
Yeah, let's put an end to this at the class track.
Yeah, you're right. Alrighty. Ramble, ramble, ramble. Wrong word, ramble.
Oh, we getting fancy. Oh, okie dokie.
The door appeared before us with pomp, as if sending heroes off to war. After a pause, we all stepped towards the door. We were silent. All I could hear was our unsteady breathing. Just as we passed through the door, it started up again. Normally, I wouldn't mind the shaking, but I'm feeling especially sensitive to it now. Each of us felt that trembling through our entire bodies as we sank further. Without sure footing, I'm positive I would have fallen as well. Great. Sorry, cat's making weird noises. My breathing was becoming more ragged, my heart pounding harder and harder. Just when I thought I would pass out from the nerves, the elevator came to a stop. But this wasn't the end. No, it was only just beginning.
Welcome. You're hopelessly arrived once again. Do you want to come here because of how wonderful it is? Isn't it wonderful? I put so much effort into building this place, it should be a monument. Actually, we're the ones who used the X's to build this courtroom. But Father just took all the credit.
But I am happy to be used as a slave by Father. Okay, Ayo. You idiot. Ah, shoot, wrong voice.
You idiots really committing to this henchman bit.
You guys are just so cute that I can't help working you to the bone.
Put that away. Put that the hell away.
You put a lot of elaborate detail into this courtroom, almost like it's for show. For show, huh? That's an interesting way to put it.
Is this just for show? Are you showing this to people outside and...
Those people aren't with us, so you don't need to worry about them. Get it? They're not with us, as if they're no longer with us. You know what I mean? In other words, you 13 are the only ones left in the world. Now show me just how you intend to bargain with your lives.
Then, the class trial began. Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro. After falling from his former glory, he told us he had no reason to live. But even so, he said he wanted to fight beside us, to get out of here with us. For that, he was trying to find a reason to live. He might have been a little stern, but he wasn't a cold man at all. And the person who killed him is here right now. I want to believe that's a lie. I don't want to believe it at all. But if this is where I find the truth, I won't avert my eyes anymore. This is the wish she entrusted to me. I will find out the truth, to get out of here with everyone alive. I'm going to survive. I can't die here in order to keep my promise to her. I will fight. I will fight for my life in this trial of truth and lies.
Yes, I do want to say thank you. Ta-da!
Ooh, do we have new skills? Let's see. Oh, we can buy more stuff. Okay. Increases maximum influence a little. Effective during all parts of the class trial. Can't be combined with envious influence. Increases maximum focus a little. Effective during all parts of the class trial. Can't be menacing focus. Slightly increases time limit in each phase. Effective during all parts of the class trial. Increases amount of influence recovered by right answers. Effective during non-stop debates and choices. Makes the reticle shake less. Effective during non-stop and mass panic debates. Can't be combined with tranquility. Downshift slows the speed of the reticle. Really? Reticle. Effective during non-stop debates. Can't be combined with upshift. Okay, so we have upshift, so we can't do that one. Decrease the delay after using truth bullets or truth blades. Effective during non-stop, mass panic, and rebuttal showdown. That would be a good one to have, actually. But I don't have enough points. Crap. Okay, well. Don't have enough points for that. No point in even reading those. How did I only end up with 2 points? Well, I can't even buy anything, can I? Upshift increases the speed of the reticle. Okay, maybe I don't need that one. Can I take that one off? Let's remove this one. Okay, that'll give us... Why didn't that give us 2 points? How come that didn't give us our points back? That seems... First strike. Keyword is the first speaker's argument would be shown from the start. Okay, that's a good one. Instantly silences loud voices effective. Okay, we need both of that. Makes it easier to push the opponent back during blade lock. We definitely need that because I really suck at that. Instantly okay. We can't have that on because that will make me dizzy. Well, if we have 2, I guess we need to pick one of these then. So, slows the speed of the reticle, increases the speed of it. Are those the only 2 I can get right now? Yeah. Let's try downshift and see if that makes a difference. Focus gauge. Okay. Here we go! Dum dum dum!
Ahem. Now then, let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial.
Oh my gosh, look at for the blue one. That's funny, they have their own sign too.
During the trial, you'll present your arguments for the culprit is and vote for who done it. Vote correctly and only the blackened will be punished. But if you pick the wrong person...
They've taken Jimbo James.
Somehow that lines up so well. We're in the trial. They've taken Jimbo James.
I'll punish everyone besides the blackened and the person who will graduate from this academy. Also, refusing to vote will result in death, so you better vote for someone. Now, let's get this crazy awesome to the max trial underway. I think we all know who the most suspicious one is. Let's combine our power and work together, everyone. The person who's most suspicious is... Now, lend me your energy, everyone, so we can catch this culprit. Because the murder happened during the magic show, the culprit can only be... I'm in top form today. Tenko, why are you interrupting me? We can't have a good trial if you talk over me. Huh? I'm not interrupting you. Whatever you have to say is probably worthless anyway, because all males want to talk about is SC. Himiko seems suspicious. Yeah? Hey, Angie, how can you accuse Himiko? Rex, they've taken Jimbo James. I've had that meme in my head all fucking day and I couldn't remember what was said. You're welcome. Fixed it. Aren't you her friend?
I was just telling you what Atua is telling me. He is using his divine knowledge to show us the way to survive.
I have a feeling it was her.
You should thank him, lest he pour his holy wrath upon you all.
Screw Atua, that guy's got nothing on me. I'll protect Himiko. But it does point to Himiko being the most suspicious. Ryoma died during Himiko's magic show. His body appearing in the water tank leads one to think the escape trick played a part. It's only natural we suspect Himiko. She was the one performing the...
No, that's wrong. The underwater escape wasn't a trick. It was magic.
That's not the part you need to deny. You gotta tell us you're not the culprit. Magic, huh? That's so cool. What a mysterious miracle. Now, did you kill Ryoma, Himiko? Atua will hear your confession.
Stop it. There's no way any of that is true. It's true, though. Himiko used the underwater escape trick to kill Ryoma. But I still don't have a clue on how Himiko did the trick. There's no trick. That's really magic. You know, maybe it really was magic.
Oh, stop it. If you don't reveal your trick now, then we'll vote you as the culprit.
Stop picking on Himiko. A cute tiny flower like her couldn't kill anyone.
I get that you want to defend her, but that might be a bit much. As expected, the others suspect Himiko. But I have my doubts. I can't let this case get derailed by misunderstandings. I'm the ultimate detective, so it's up to me. Oh, non-stop debate. Here we go. Okay, let's see. Atua has blessed me with an epiphany. The culprit used the underwater escape trick. It's not a trick, it's only... Oh, wait. And the time ran out. Tank above Ryoma. Piranhas. What the heck? Savage way to go. No, that's wrong. The underwater escape. Ryoma's body was eaten by the piranhas that fell into the tank. That nearly got me. Okay, so he wasn't eaten alive. That's the lie. There we go. He wasn't eaten alive by... There we go. All right. No, Ryoma's death was not caused by the piranhas. The Monokuma file indicates the cause of death is drowning.
So it wasn't the piranhas then? He was black?
Oh, I see. I haven't checked the Monokuma file yet, so that's news to me. You lying little brat. Telling lies is what turns you into a degenerate male. So what? Ryoma drowned. Himiko changed places with him, and then the piranhas ate him, right?
No, Himiko only had 60 seconds to escape from the tank. Even if they change places at the start of the show, that's insufficient time to drown someone. If that is the case, then when did he drown? When did Ryoma drown? It was obviously before the show started. Got it. Ryoma was already drowned before the show started. Agreed. Before being eaten by the piranhas, he made no attempt to escape the water. To be precise, he made no movements whatsoever. Yes, by that point he had already drowned and joined the ranks of the dead. Could that mean his body was hidden until the culprit made it appear in the tank? Hidden? Where? The culprit would have had to hide the body near the tank and then show it during the act.
Easier said than done. Was there a place on stage where the culprit could have hid the body? Oh wait, Himiko should know since she performed the underwater escape trick.
Himiko, why don't you just explain it to us?
'Cause it's magic.
You know, maybe it really was magic. Shut up. Himiko is committed to her act, but those who deal in dreams are often liars.
Why is everyone still picking on Himiko? You're all worse than my drunk dad's ramblings.
That was oddly specific.
We should let him vent. After all, it's tough being the man of the house.
Man, we gotta figure this out how this trick works to find where the body was hidden.
But Himiko does not wish to tell us how she performed her act.
Then let's work together to reveal the secret behind Himiko's trick.
So, not real magic?
No, it was real magic. Magic, magic, magic.
Oh my god.
Oh no, it's Himiko's curse. Her curses are really powerful.
Aren't incantations usually more, complicated than that? Anyway, we first need to determine how Himiko performed the trick. If we can't figure that out, this case is going nowhere. Non-stop debate, okay? Scratched handcuffs, Karen Piranha's Bones' account. How did Himiko escape the water tank? Maybe she just climbed out and nobody noticed? She definitely would have been caught. Perhaps some mechanism on the floor, on the wall. What about the square pane of glass around the bottom of the tank? Had a secret hatch? Must be real magic. Oh my god. Bullshit! Maybe there were two Himikos. And one of them's Tsumugi in disguise. Hey, my costumes aren't disguises. That's right, there's a similar water tank in Himiko's lab. If I remember my investigation, there was some trick to the tank. Okay, Himiko escaped. Maybe she climbed out through and no one noticed. She definitely would have been caught. Okay, here we go. There we go. Agree!
consent.
Maki is correct. There was an escape hatch on that tank. I see. So it did have one. That's right. I discovered a similar tank in Himiko's lab. There was a panel on the side that could open. That was her escape. Ah, of course. Now, your logic is all wrong, Soichi. Huh? What do you mean? And you don't even know why you're wrong either. Typical degenerate male. I'll smash in your face with my fist of hot burning steel. Alright, here we go. Great. I hate these. I suck at these. Let's see. Wet staircase. Doesn't mean anything to Himiko's word. She didn't. How do you know she didn't do that? Now I'm gonna punch you. Advance. Okay, we're getting there. Wait a second before you punch me. What makes you so sure she didn't? Because she escaped the hatch, blah blah blah. Water would be gushed out with her. There we go. Okay, that one wasn't so bad. There was a reason the room wasn't flooded with water. The staircase that was attached to the water tank. Try to remember how the staircase was positioned. It aligned perfectly with the tank's escape hatch, meaning the water tank was connected to the inside of the staircase. Inside staircase? His body was in stairs? Knowing that, it's clear how Himiko made her escape from underwater. There was a curtain covering the tank during the performance, allowing Himiko to enter the staircase from the hatch undetected. Any water that spilled out would have simply funneled into the staircase. So how do you get out of the staircase? Let's try. The staircase also has an escape hatch, one facing away from us. It's placed so that the water wouldn't drain from the staircase, in which case a person could exit and leave water inside the staircase. However, that person would be soaked, meaning that some trace should be left. That would explain why there was a puddle around the stairs. Night, Tyler. Have a good night. Sleep well, or else. So, let's see.
So when Himiko came out of the stairs, her wet clothes dripped the whole water all over.
Ha! Bitch. Caught you soaking wet and red-handed. Judging from Himiko's reaction, you hit it right on the bullseye. But Himiko's clothes should have been wet when she left the water tank. Behold the magnificent water escape. Her clothes were definitely not wet. Of course, that's because my underwater escape wasn't a trick, it was magic. No, magic had nothing to do with why her clothes weren't wet. She changed her uniform. It's because she changed her uniform. The dormitory is stocked with uniforms. Did you hide one behind the stage in advance? I remember seeing Himiko go to the gym this morning carrying a uniform and a towel. Why would you say that? I see. She had a thorough tour. She may not have had time to fully dry her hair. But her short hair and hat ensured that there was none the wiser. Himiko can't get wet because her body repels water. What are you, 4? Huh? Like a duck?
Hey, kid, come on, give it up already.
Fine, you win. It's just like you said. The water tank and staircase both have mechanisms.
So I was correct.
But that doesn't mean I used them. I didn't need them because I used my magic.
Again with the magic crap. Were you dropped on your head as a kid? Now we understand how the trick was performed. Let us move on. Yes, let us proceed. Where did the culprit hide Ryoma's body? From our discussion earlier, his body could have been in the space inside the staircase. But that's where Himiko would escape from, right? So Himiko went in the stairs with the body? What kind of kinky shit isn't she into?
That seems unlikely. There isn't enough space for 2 people to fit inside there.
Yeah, the stairs are pretty cramped. It'd be hard to fit even Ryoma and Himiko in there.
Who says they went in? They went in together. She could have made the switch as she was leaving the tank. At the same time, she could have pulled out the body from inside the stairs. That way, she'd have room to put herself in there. See how easy that is? I think that explains how Himiko changed places with Ryoma's body.
Wait a minute. Why did you automatically assume it was Himiko?
Who else but Himiko could have done it?
Oh, Angie, you spent more time with Himiko than any of us, so why are you accusing her?
You may think you're protecting Himiko, but what if she really is the culprit? Well, I'll die, and it will be all your fault. Atua would lose precious devotees. Are you okay with that, Tenko?
I'm totally fine with that. Excuse me? What? I don't care what anyone says. Himiko would never murder someone. That's what I believe more than anything. I want to believe in her, no matter what. And if I can't do that, then I'd rather just die. So until this body takes its final breath, I'm going to keep believing in Himiko. Oh, are we doing the debate thing? Yep. Okay, let's see. Oop. The only one who could have, Himiko herself. You sure? Himiko was escaping to the tank. Then dragged out the body. Hidden in the stairs. Okay. Simply switched places with it. You're telling me you saw it happen? No one could have seen that. Oh, it's Gonta's thing. It would have occurred in the middle of it. Because he didn't see anything in the tank. And he was up there. Ah, dang it, too slow. She's sweating bullets. Everyone's a liar. Quit lying. Donkey-lipped. She's not lying. She's not, she's not a con artist and doesn't have donkey lips. It's possible that Himiko... Okay. Okay, yep. We're gonna try to shoot it through the thing. Switched places. No one could have seen that. Okay, here we go. Got it. Okay. There we go. All right, thanks for stopping by, Pixie. Have a good night. I try. I can't blame a man for trying. See? Someone did see the tank. It was Gonta. Gonta had climbed onto the stage and was looking into the tank from above. that right, Gonta? Yeah, Gonta saw down into tank, but saw no one in there. No one was in there? Yeah, no one. Guess that clue no good, huh? No, that's actually a great clue because if Ryoma's body was hidden inside the staircase, Himiko would have had to pull him out before she went inside. There certainly wasn't enough room in the staircase for both of them. But that means that the tank was empty when Gonta looked. Ryoma's body must have not been hidden in the staircase.
What if they squeezed him into that tight space with Ryoma's body to...
Nope, let me try that again.
What if they squeezed into that space with Ryoma's body to avoid getting caught?
She had no need to worry about us witnessing her at that point. For the entire stage was hidden behind a curtain, to all but Gonta anyway.
Then the culprit never would have considered hiding inside the staircase with the body. Entering the staircase after moving the body is much faster and seems more rational too.
Then Ryoma's body wasn't hidden in the stairs.
Someone better say where the fucking body was hidden or I'm gonna start cutting throats.
Where was Ryoma's body hidden? We need to pin that down. It's clear that it was not inside the staircase, but where?
I think it was in the piranha tank.
But that still doesn't explain how the piranhas didn't eat it ahead of time. Honey, or was it under the glass pane? The stairs are pretty cramped. Way to enter the tank would be plausible. Okay. Maybe the body was in the tank all along, and we just couldn't see it. It's possible you'd need a top-notch visual effects to pull that off. And what are the piranhas tank containing? No way if you put a body in there, the piranhas would have eaten it before we saw it, right? Body and the piranhas are separated. Then it wouldn't have been devoured, correct? Why was he not eaten by the piranhas even though he was in the same tank? Oh, the pain was in the tank. Or in the glass tank and it fell to the bottom. I got it. Okay. Okay, it was really in the stairs, was it? Blah, 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 blah. So we need to agree with swing and a miss. Impossible. Then it would be plausible. Maybe the body was in the tank all along, and we just couldn't see it. Impossible, you need top-notch visual effects to pull that off. Okay, what if the... Okay, got it. Put a body in there, would have been eaten. Okay, there we go. Got it. Consent! Kiyo's hypothesis is correct. The body and the piranhas were separated. This was accomplished using the square glass pane found in the tank.
As I thought. Using that glass pane as a divider, a safe space could be created in the tank. It is in such a space that the body could be stored, separated from the piranhas.
Then that means Ryoma's body was hidden in the piranha tank the whole time?
Then Ryoma's body fell into water with the piranhas.
Gonta knew it.
What is it, Gonta?
Gonta was above stage when piranhas fell. That's why Gonta sees something no one else could. When piranhas fell, Gonta sees some big thing fall in water with them. Right when the buzzer timer hit 0, the buzzer went off. And then the bottom of the suspended tank swung open and the murky water and shadowy shapes inside fell straight into the tank with Himiko swimming in it. Huh? Huh? You know, now that Gonta think about it, Gonta maybe see Ryoma's body. When the piranhas dropped from the tank, I thought I saw something bigger drop as well. The water on the bottom is made completely out of glass, correct? You can see what is happening through the glass. Can you really hide a body in the tank?
Even in murky water, a dead body would still be visible in a glass tank.
Unless a certain something was used to obscure the body. A certain something? We all agree that the glass pane was used to separate the body from the piranhas, correct? What if it was a mirror? Well, that method was the added benefit of hiding the body from view.
Yeah, how can you hide a body like that?
How was the culprit able to conceal a body in the piranha tank? That's it, the piranhas. It was the piranhas. The piranhas were obscuring the body.
Huh? The piranhas?
That's right. Remember what Angie said during the investigation?
I noticed it right as the show started. I feel like there are more piranhas today than yesterday when we were preparing.
They increased that significantly? I didn't know piranhas fucked like rabbits. It seems that way, but it wasn't that the actual number of piranhas increased. The glass plane divided the tank nearly in half, right? The piranhas got crowded together, making it look like there were more of them. The more densely the piranhas are packed, the harder it is to see past them. Because of that, it was difficult to see the bodies hidden in the tank.
That glass of paint was the lid from the piranha tank. It was really easy to detach that lid, so it's no wonder they used it as a divider.
Gee, thanks for telling us that useless detail. What the heck are you saying? That detail was super useful. Sure, the lid looks a little big, but if you set it diagonally, it would fit perfectly. Nice job, Himiko. Your explanation was awesome.
With this much evidence, it seems like the body was definitely in the piranha tank.
Congrats, Himiko. Now there should be no reason for anyone to suspect you.
Yeah, really?
Ah, not the snippies.
Ah!
Oh, shit. What did she say? Yeah, because if you didn't switch places with the body, then you couldn't have killed him. It only means we now have other suspects. You are not clear of suspicion just yet. Okay, but still, that's way better.
That's wonderful news, Himiko. Atua is happy for you.
Apologize, Angie. You and your Atua better tell Himiko you're sorry right now.
Atua is sleeping. He went to bed angry because you all doubted him.
What a petty-ass guy.
No, it's okay. We shouldn't be mad at Angie. We should be mad at this class trial, at this killing game.
Ooh, Himiko, bless your sweet, kind heart.
That's what Atua said anyway.
What?
It's too bad that the handsome god went to bed angry, though.
Himiko's still brainwashed. But I'm not giving up just yet. This is gonna be a breeze. Great, now what are we gonna do? We gonna head back to square one? And why are we back to square one? Because any of us could still be the culprit. Jeez, you flunk out of Todd school or something? Nuh-uh, not everyone. We can narrow it down to whoever doesn't have an alibi yet. And what alibi? I guess I should have known a dumb hard pig like you wouldn't understand, so let me explain. Damn! Who you calling a dumb pig? If there's this much evidence, then there's no mistake this body was hidden in the piranha tank. But for someone to plant the body in there with such limited time is pretty tricky. Koichi brings up a valid point. There's only one time the culprit could have set up the scene, and it was before night. Yesterday during nighttime. Was it done yet? Oh no, it wasn't. Whatever. Oh, that's right. The freaking yesterday before nighttime, because you can't go in the gym for some reason. It was done yesterday before nighttime.
Ding, ding, ding. The ultimate detective gets it right again. Wait, how'd you know it was before nighttime yesterday? Stop asking me dumbass questions. It could have been solved with the process of elimination. Geez, fine. I'll explain it to the itty-bitty pea-brained bitchlet.
Oh my God, these two need to just kiss and make up already.
Bitchlet?
Why does she look like that? Um,
First, the gym was closed during nighttime, so no one could have entered. Because if you try to enter the gym at night, it'll go off. You talking about my butthole? Damn it. You're talking about my butthole? No, she means the alarm. After nighttime passed, morning came, but hiding the body before the show was. Impossible. Himiko and I were waiting in front of the gym before the morning announcement. Which leaves only one possibility, that it was done before nighttime yesterday. Anyone who doesn't get this is just as stupid as the whore bitchlet over there.
I'm not making that sound. So the culprit placed Ryoma's corpse in the piranha tank before nighttime yesterday, which means he was also killed during that time frame. Yay! Now we know what time the crime happened, right?
I still don't get it, Dad. Can we narrow down the time to the time step a bit more?
I'm sure we can narrow it down more if we consider the source of the information. So it's not something we've used before. So we've done this one, that one we tried, piranha tank we tried, random frame we tried, Gonta's account we already did, the insect. Oh, it's letting me go. Okay. Okay, hold on. Kokichi's account. Harumi in the entrance. Went to the dorms and returned. Prohibited during entering the pool is prohibited at nighttime. Ah, this one. Okay. If we can find out who was the last to see Ryoma alive, then we can narrow down the time of death. Karumi, you were asking everyone when they had last seen him, right? Yes, Gonta was the last person who saw Ryoma.
What? Really? And when was the last time Gonta saw Ryoma?
When Gonta was inviting everyone to inset meet and greet, so... Gonta think maybe around 8 p.m.
If he was last seen at 8 p.m. and was killed before nighttime officially began,
then we can assume the crime took place between 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock at night. So all we must do is find someone with no alibi for that time period. Yes? Simply enough, after all, most of us were detained by Gonta then. If I recall correctly, the only people that were there besides Ryoma, that would be the four of us. Myself, oh sorry, wrong person. That would be the four of us. Myself, Kaito, Miu, and also Maki.
wow, Karumi, you would tell the truth, even if it screwed you over.
I do this for everyone. It is my duty to unveil the truth, so I do not care if people suspect me. Ah, beautiful. Your spirit of self-sacrifice is just too beautiful. I will also say this. The crime took place between 8 and 10 o'clock at night, and I was at the gym during that time. You couldn't have been. The gym, you're not allowed to go into the gym at nighttime. But I was only there for about 5 minutes. Why would you even say that? You're trying a noose around your neck, you know? I don't care if it was 5 seconds. It's way too suspicious that you two were alone in the gym. I think the cleaning lady is the culprit. You killed Ryoma, didn't you? It is too soon to tell. We should hear what everyone has to say, right? Fuck that noise. But Mew, you don't have an alibi for when the crime occurred either, do you? You think I'm suspicious? I don't even know where the gym is. Doesn't telling such obvious lies make you more suspicious, Mew? The other two without alibis are Kaito and Maki. Let's hear your testimonies. I was in my research lab the whole time. I didn't go to the gym. But that cannot be proven, can it? What about Kaido? Only murderers grow out creepy facial hair like mustaches and goatees.
That goatee's not creepy. It gives me glamorous celebrity vibe.
Anyway, among them four, the culprit must be the one who doesn't have an alibi. I apologize, but given the circumstances, we have no choice but to suspect you. Suspect who? Who's the culprit?
Yeah, why are you guys suspicious of me? I've been helping the whole time.
Oh wait, I remember now. I do have an alibi.
You will see whether or not I am suspicious as the trial progresses.
No way, I'm not the culprit.
Or I'm not. I am not the culprit. Oh no, mass panic. Mass panic debate. I was only alone in the gym for about 5 minutes. I was hiding in the classroom. I even tried hiding in the girls' bathroom. Things got a little heated if you catch my drift. It's 5 minutes. Kirby is lying right before nighttime. I fell asleep in the girls' bathroom. So that's what it is. There we go. Got it. No, I think Kurumi is telling the truth. Kokichi's story proves it. Right when I got to the entrance hall, Kurumi spotted me. That was right after I left Gonta's lab, so it was right around 9 p.m. She started throwing questions at me left and right, asking if I was up to no good. She just kept talking, then finally let me go at 10 p.m. when nighttime rolled around.
A whole hour?
Well, only the first half hour was a lecture, then we played tag for the other half.
Kokichi met Kurumi at 9 p.m. and they were together until nighttime.
Gonta went to the gym to catch Himiko and Angie 5 minutes before 9 o'clock. After I left Gonta's lab, I ran into Kurumi. I'm pretty sure Kurumi stayed at the gym 5 minutes till 9 o'clock.
This information could have been told to us beforehand.
Sorry, forgot. Definitely didn't keep it a secret to make the trial more interesting.
I hate him!
Orgon, it seems far more plausible that you were telling another lie. Unlike robots, we meatbags can't pull out our memories for our hard drive. Was that supposed to offend me? Your irrationality fills me with pity.
If I am the culprit, then that means I killed Ryoma within 5 minutes. Transported him to the gym and hid him in the piranha tank. It seems highly unlikely. If you called Ryoma out to the gym and killed him there, you wouldn't need to move him. All you would have to do is hide him in the piranha tank. Goto is in the midst of heading to the gym to capture Angie. Are you claiming I took advantage of that and called Ryoma for a rendezvous at the gym?
That'd be pretty difficult. We should probably look at other possibilities.
Maybe someone snuck into the gym while Karumi and I were busy talking. The only ones capable of that are the three with no alibis. Miu, Kaido, and Maki. Yeah, you're including. Oh, jeez. God, you're including me too. But there's actually one person we can rule out of the suspects list. Go. Hello. Okay, there we go.
Right. There's one person who's totally not suspicious. They who it is already.
One person can be eliminated as a suspect according to Kokichi. He must be talking about the figure he saw. They certainly would have an alibi. What we need to pin down is who that was. The key to that fact lies in Kokichi, Gonta, and Miu's statements. Didn't Kokichi say he saw someone naked wandering around? It had to be Miu. Yep, because that was the only girl. Kokichi, you're talking about Miu, right?
What? You?
Yeah, you could take her off the alibi list. She actually has an alibi. Oh yeah, suck it, nuts.
Wait a second. Since when does she have an alibi?
If you compare everyone's statements, there's no other possibility. Oh yeah, I did see something odd while Karumi was lecturing me. Something odd. I saw a half-naked girl wandering around the courtyard in her underwear. It was too dark for me to make out who it was, but I saw her walk around for a bit. A girl walking around half-naked. Who else could it be but the horny exhibitionist Mew?
We can't take the conclusions like that. He just said shadow, right? That could have been anyone walking around in women's underwear, even me.
You're a woman?
That'd be a whole different issue.
No, it's Mew without a doubt. Mew and Gonta's statements prove it. Oh, Gonta see Mew, but Gonta's face get red hot, so Gonta could no bring her. Your face got hot? You mean you were hot on her tail, right? No, she used her, what she call it? Secret woman weapon, and then... Oh, what did he see? Well... I had to use my secret woman weapon, and just, let's just leave it at that.
I see. Sounds like Gonzo got an eyeball.
What? Why the heck were you in your underwear, Mew? Because, you know, I'm pretty stacked, so... I figured I'd take my clothes off so Gonta would get too flustered to touch me. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it, you cockroaches.
Damn!
Anyway, I think the blood rushed to both of Gonta's heads because he got super embarrassed. Mew was in her underwear, and Gonta got weird feeling. Oh, sorry. So Gonta ran away. Why was she naked, though? Out in the courtyard. Well, you got when you when you got the body of a goddess, it's only natural you want to flaunt it. Okie dokie. I show my panties to the boys all the time, and I mean all the time. So you're welcome, Gonta. Think of me during your next thug session. Wow,
Do you know the way?
Do you know the way? Yeah, I think Gonta knows the way now. Most of that was unintelligible nonsense, but it would seem that Mew has an actual alibi. Yeah, it took a while, but at least we got everyone's alibis cleared up. We should remember all of this in case we need to recall these events again. So who's left? Yeah. That leaves Kaithorn and Maki as the only ones with no alibis.
Then one of them must be the culprit. But which one, I wonder? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch the culprit by its...
Heather, nothing's decided yet.
If it's Kaido, I'm going to be so upset because that means that's the second person that was with Suichi the entire time that did it. Two prime suspects, Kaido and Maki. But something inside me doesn't want to accuse Kaido. I want to believe Kaido until he's proven guilty. I will trust him. Maybe we should determine the sequence of events. The culprit was...
No, we should do something more fun. And I have the perfect idea.
What?
We narrowed it down to two people, and one of those two is the culprit, right? Since we don't have to randomly accuse each other, finding the truth just got much easier. So let's find out the truth of a much more effective method.
And what is this effective method?
If one of them is the culprit, then the innocent one should know who the guilty one is, yeah? Because if you know you're not the culprit, then you can just accuse the other person.
Yes, this is true.
Which means there's one person among us who definitely knows who the culprit is. To that someone who knows, do your best to convince us. Work harder. Work harder? Have the two argue for their innocence. That's how we'll decide our culprit.
Even if we did that, wouldn't they just pass the blame back and forth?
And?
Huh?
You guys talk about cooperation and teamwork, but you're all afraid. You're too scared to point your fingers at others, so you hide behind the words trust. How do you expect to find the culprit when you're all worried about each other's feelings? If you're planning to expose a liar, then you have to corner them psychologically. Only then will they reveal their true self as a liar, hiding beneath a layer of deceit. If we want to find the liar, I suggest that the two suspects argue against each other. No more pointless deductions. All we need is for them to fight it for their lives. So let's house an argument that's totally not boring but super fun. We'll catch the culprit in their lies when we find a contradiction. We'll scare the culprit until they screw up. That's how a true class trial works.
I mean, he's technically not wrong.
Right, Monokuma? A development like that would liven things up a bit. Yep, I totes agree.
You agree with Monokuma? Just whose side are you on?
I'm on your side. I don't want to die either, you know. That's why we need to take this seriously. A hot debate to smoke out the liar.
And how do you expect us to start this?
If you guys need some help getting started, I can give out the first topic. Our first topic is this. Ta-da!
Oh, I really hate how he looks there. And I just hate him in general. You know. Oops. Come on, game.
The Cubs pad. Not just any Cubs pad, but the one given to our latest victim, Ryoma. When we started investigating, I went straight to his room to borrow it.
So it wasn't the culprit who took the video from the room. It was you.
And the only reason why I brought it out just for this occasion is because one of these two had Ryoma's motive video. Dun dun dun!
One of these two had it.
And for us to figure that out, we need to know who this motive video belongs to. Take a guess, everyone. Whose motive video did Ryoma have?
The motive video that Ryoma had was it Kaido's or Maki's? I should know the answer. How would we know the answer? Because we had Kaido's. That's right. Got it. It was Maki's motive video, right? Wow, how did you ever guess? Oh, I know. It's because the motive video that you have belongs to Kaido. Process of elimination wins again. The obvious answer was Maki, right?
Is that true, sweetie?
Yes, you're right. And what about that? Just because Ryoma had my motive video, that doesn't make me the culprit. Finally, you said something. This is how a debate should be. I only brought up the motive video to make you talk. Excuse me. Okay, now that we got the party rolling, let's get to you and Kaido getting ready to argue. Remember, if you're not the culprit, then that means no, the other one is. Got it? Let's start this extreme death debate. Tear up the other's lies. Rip each other apart. Wait a minute. What are you trying to...
Quit screwing around. We don't need to debate who's the culprit. I'm not the culprit, that's for sure.
Which means... Kaido, wait. Maybe Kokichi is wrong. Maybe he...
But Maki isn't the culprit either.
Oh. Huh? What? Huh? Really? You're saying neither of you is the culprit? Then what would be the point of this whole debate?
Who cares about that? All I know is that neither me or Maki are the culprit. It's just a hunch I've got.
Hunch. Are you being serious? We do know all our lives are on the line, right? And you're betting our lives on just a hunch?
You don't get it. This isn't just any hunch. This is an official hunch of the Kaido Momoda, luminary of the star.
What? How illogical. This is even more difficult to comprehend than Kokichi's antics. You're totally not serious. You can't be that stupid, right? No, he might actually be that stupid. Damn idiot. To a damned idiot.
Hey, don't call me an idiot. Anyway, me and Maki ain't the culprit. There's no doubt about it. I believe in Maki.
You what? You believe in her, but based on what?
Huh? I don't get a reason on anything, no matter where the clue goes. In here, the only thing that matters is what I believe, right? Whether I believe it or not, whether I want to believe or not,
He's not making any damn sense.
that's the only thing that matters.
So, you do not have any evidence? Only baseless conjecture. But I totally get where he's coming from, because I want to believe in Himiko too. Want to believe? Huh? Yeah, I think I understand that. Wanting to believe in someone is a beautiful act, yes. However, it is a sentiment that has no place in a class of crime. He's an idiot after all. It's okay to be idiot as long as you believe in people.
Yes, I think you're kind of an idiot. It really hurts my feelings.
It's true. That's not what a class trial is about. You're supposed to think logically, and you can't let your feelings into it. It's absurdity. Total absurdity.
Mean.
But then again, that absurdity saved me before, right?
Bad. Why do you trust me, Kaido?
Oh, wrong person. Why? Why do you trust me, Kaido? There's a chance that I'm the cult.
I believe in you because I want to. Do I need a reason other than that?
What?
Isn't that why you believe in Kaido? I mean, sure, I might get betrayed in the end, but if I worry about that, I would be able to believe in the people I want to believe in.
If I can trust my logic, maybe I should trust Kaido's feelings too. Yeah, It'll work out in the end, so I believe in Maki as well. What? That's our Kaido, right? Making us think with our hearts.
Man, you too. How could the ultimate detective believe in someone without proof?
But there's no proof linking Maki or Kaido to the crime either. I believe in innocence until proven guilty. For now, they're both innocent.
That ends, sweetie. I knew I picked a good sidekick.
And by the way, I might be the ultimate detective, but I'm in training. I told you that, didn't I? I'm just an apprentice, not a real detective.
How do you plan to get closer to the truth without suspecting either of them? Unless you have the evidence to the contrary, these two will remain suspect. So I just have to turn it around, right? Huh? It's not like I owe that idiot a favor or anything just because he defended me. But that hopeless idiot may have encouraged me a bit.
Seriously, enough's enough. Stop calling me an idiot.
What are you trying to say, Maki?
I didn't want to say anything, but I can't stay silent forever. So I'll tell you.
Oh, tell us what?
I met with Ryoma during nighttime yesterday. What?
With Ryoma? At nighttime? So Ryoma was still alive at nighttime. I thought the crime took place between 8 and 10 o'clock at night.
But that's wrong, because I met up with Ryoma during nighttime.
If that's true, then we have no basis for suspecting only Kaito and Maki. That's right. Everyone suspected them, because they know how alibis for those times.
That means me and Maki aren't suspects anymore.
Quit fucking round. You think I'm dumb enough to swallow that line of crap?
Yes, this seems too convenient. But why did Maki wait until now to mention that?
It's totally obvious. Maki's so desperate that she has to lie.
Was that a lie? Did Maki lie to us? It's true, we don't have all the facts. But why would Maki say that now of all times? If I trust her innocence, I should believe her statement. But should I?
Intermission.
Yes. So we need this.
It seems the voting has finished. Now then, let's see the result.
Oh, you got a drink time to redeem. Oh,
Thirsty. Have you hydrated yet today?
thank you.
Sippy, sippy. Cheers, y'all. Who'll be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Wait a second. What result? Voting time hasn't happened yet. Yes, it has. Yes, it has. You don't remember, Manosuke?
Hello, game. There we go.
No, it hasn't. You're the one who doesn't remember, Monotaro. Aw, man, you're right. Silly me, I'm so forgetful. Wow, I didn't expect you all to get so worked up over such a small lie. You kids are pretty gullible, huh? Well, anyway, let's just skip this trial and jump ahead to chapter 3.
This bear is a fever dream. Oh boy. You should go through and watch you should watch Danganronpa 2. That's still completely up on YouTube. Let's see.
Wait a second, we don't know who the culprit is yet. Yeah, who killed Rantaro? That was chapter 1's case. How can you be this forgetful?
Resume.
Another shocking truth reveal. Back to square one. Square one? If square one, they wouldn't have gotten eaten by the competition. After that terrible movie, they had no other choice. Wow, what does that mean? It means he doesn't want to get involved in another pointless argument like this one.
We shouldn't listen to anything Maki says. She's just gonna throw out more lies.
But if we don't ask her for more details, how will we know for sure?
I told you already, we don't need to. I hate liars. Liar, liar, plants on fire. Dude, when you point a finger, you have 3 pointing back at you, just so you know.
You're one to talk.
Maki, just ignore that little line, degenerate. We'll listen to what you have to say.
It must have been a little after midnight last night. He visited me at my research lab. He wanted me to show him the motive video that I received.
Motive video?
If Ryoma came to ask about that, does that mean you had his motive video?
As I recall, Ryoma had Maki's motive video, correct? Does that mean you and Ryoma received one another's motive videos?
Maybe. I actually didn't check the one I got, so I wouldn't know.
Maki admitted earlier that she hadn't checked her cups pad.
Then why did Ryoma think that Maki had his motive video?
If he went around asking him at random, he might have asked some people besides Maki.
He never asked me. He probably never asked you guys either, right? Then, who was it that told Ryoma about his cups pad? Who told Ryoma that Maki had his motive video? It would have to be someone who knew It would have to be someone who knew who had each pad. That would be this jerk. That would be Kokichi. Cubs pads, gotta catch them all. I got the pads belonging to the people who aren't here. Now everyone can watch their motive video. So you saw the motive videos. Did you tell Ryoma that Maki had his? Yeah, kind of stupid, aren't you? When males get this quiet, they're either caught in a lie or thinking dirty thoughts.
What happened to Maki after Ryoma asked you for his motive video?
I told Ryoma just to take it from my room. I keep my room unlocked.
Wow, Maki, that's super careless. Aren't you scared someone might kill you in your sleep? And then what happened?
I don't know what happened after that. I'm not even sure if he saw his motive video. When he asked me, he said that he would show me my motive video in return. But I wasn't interested, so I declined. That's pretty much it.
So you don't even know if Ryoma saw his motive video? What a bunch of crap!
If Maki met with Ryoma at night time, that proves he was still alive then. Which means, even though we don't have alibis from 8 to 10, Maki and I are suspect.
If that story is true. It's true. Then why did you wait until now to bring that up?
I didn't say anything until now because I wasn't in the mood to be suspected.
Suspected? What for?
Karumi said it earlier. It seems that Ryoma and I had each other's motive videos. That's pretty fishy, right? So I didn't want to mention it to avoid suspicion. You didn't say anything because you weren't in the mood?
Whoa.
It is quite selfish to keep this information hidden because you were not in the mood.
Yeah, whatever. Either way, let's just believe Maki.
Yes, no need wait. There is still more to confirm. Well then, why don't we ask Kokichi? Huh? What now? You never answered my question. Were you the one who told Ryoma that Maki had his video? Is that really important? Yes, it is important, because if Kokichi told Ryoma, it becomes more likely that Ryoma visited Maki during nighttime. I see. Kokichi's response may help corroborate Maki's testimony. Now you understand why I don't want your charade. I want the truth. Well, Kokichi, did you tell Ryoma? You said it earlier. I don't want to die, right? If you really don't want to die, then you better tell us the truth. Here comes the dramatic turnabout. Now I'm the one pressured by Maki. Okay, it's true. I told Ryoma. Just as I thought. But that's not a bad thing, right? He wanted to know, so I told him. Have you seen everyone's motive video? No, not yet. I was just gonna wait until we hosted, like, a movie screening party. I just checked who had his so I could give them back to everyone after. I see. I feel like Suichi had his and just said that Maki had it. Because Maki had said beforehand that she didn't care.
Anyway, if Kokichi told Ryoma that, then he must have gone to see Maki. That means Maki's telling the truth. Ryoma was alive during nighttime.
No, we cannot be too sure about that yet. Even if Ryoma and Maki did meet, it does not mean that it was during nighttime yesterday. So you still suspect me? I'm saying that it could still be a possibility. If there is still a small chance of you being the culprit, then I cannot trust you entirely. Because everyone's lives are at stake. Then which is it? A lie or not lie?
She's not lying. Can't you tell by just looking at her?
If it was that easy, we'd have done that by now. No, this world is a world of lies and betrayal. Himiko, it breaks my heart to hear you say such depressing things. I find Maki's testimony suspicious. It's far too convenient for her. This is difficult to determine. Maki is lying. Like I said before, a liar like me knows their own kind. I'm not lying. I did meet up with Ryoma during nighttime. I'm telling the truth. Is it a lie or the truth? This is the turning point. This will change the fate of the case. And I said I would believe in Kaito, and that means believing in Maki. And that means I have to do it. I need us all on the same page. I have to change where the argument is going, just like Kaede did. Okay. I met with Ryoma the previous night. What a load of crap. Gonna see Ryoma at night. I did meet with anyone else. Did you see anyone, those two together? Surely they would have come forward already. If no one can prove that this meeting took place, then there is no reason to believe your testimony, I'm afraid. As expected, Maki is lying to us. If you can't prove your claim, then it's the same as an outright lie. I can't say the two of them met now. That's too obvious a lie. So if I can convince them that Maki met up with someone. Okay. So Maki met up with someone. Scratched handcuffs, maybe? Oh, Kokichi's account. No, not Kokichi's, Kaido's. Suichi Kibo Kiyotsumi Tanko were forced together in the Ultimate Entomologist Lab from 8 to 11, the insect meet and greet. At 5 minutes to 9, Himiko and Angie joined as well. Kokichi was in the Ultimate Entomologist Lab until 9 p.m. He was with Kurumi from 9 to 10. By 11 o'clock, he returned to the lab. Kurumi was in the gym until a little before 9 p.m. with Himiko and Angie from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. She was with Kokichi. She was in the gym alone for 5 minutes. Miu was seen multiple times last night wandering around the courtyard in her lingerie. Maki was standing guard in front of her lab last night. She stayed in her dorm room only during nighttime. Okay. Piece of fabric on the ground. He went to the end. Okay. During the magic show. Okay. Marked window frame. So maybe the scratched handcuffs or the witnessing Ryoma tennis net cable, maybe? Well, that was 50 feet in length. Piece of black fabric, but she wears red. Okay, which one's truthful? It's Gonta's account, insect meet and greet, Maki alone. Oh, I have to lie. That's right, that's right. Why did you wait until now to reveal that you saw Ryoma? There's no reason to keep that information to yourself unless you're lying, that is. Okay, so that's not it. Maybe it's the right one, because we have to lie. Ah! Oh, that's the fast forward button. Okay. There it goes. Okay. Okay. Might not be able to prove that they met, but I can prove that Maki wasn't alone. Oh, please explain. Well, Kaido and I train together every night. And yesterday, because of the inset meet and greet, we started late.
Huh?
And Kaido, don't worry, you don't have to say anything. Anyway, we were doing some frog squats on the school stairs when we heard two people talking.
People talking?
We knew one of them was Maki, but we couldn't pick up the other one. But now I think about it, it must have been Ryoma. What?
Yeah, maybe. That was probably around midnight.
Wait a minute, if you heard their voices, then that means... So Ryoma and Maki did meet up? No, hold up. Why'd you just sit on that information for so long? Because until just now I didn't think it was relevant. I had no reason to bring it up.
No, why don't we don't know if Maki was really talking to Ryoma, right?
That is true. If I knew for certain, I would have said it sooner. But considering the circumstances, I can't imagine it being anyone but Ryoma. None of us were talking to Maki last night, correct? So it must have been him.
And nobody say you suddenly remember talking to Maki. It's way too late for that.
And you two did not confirm who Maki was talking to at the time? If I overheard a conversation in the middle of the night, I surely would have checked. We are still part of a killing game after all.
Well, chill out. Why the scary face? Yeah, there's a bag hitting.
Oh.
That was not bad. But it's not really manly to eavesdrop, you know? I wouldn't do something so cute.
Anyway, I know that we heard those voices. Maki is not lying. Then Gonta will be Lee friend. You gonna believe him? Just like that? But Suichi has no reason to lie. Wait. Was it? Yes, if his lie leads to us to the wrong culprit, he will join us in eternal sleep. So wait, was it new? because she was in her underwear, and if he drowned, that means she would be wet. But she wears all pink. But Ryoma wears black, so that's the scrap in the pool. And because we just proved that they weren't there until after midnight, he was alive until after midnight. Unless he wishes for death, we should be able to believe him. That's right, you can believe me. Yes, you're right. I believe him too.
Belief shall set you free.
I'd be so surprised if Suichi was a liar, especially after we believed him for so long. We wouldn't be able to trust anyone anymore. Well, it's not like he's lying anyway.
I read that precedent. Ryoma was still alive during that time. In other words, me and Maki aren't suspects anymore.
But I guess this means alibis no longer matter, yes? So everyone is culprit again? Hold on, sorry. There we go. So we're right back to where we started. What a pain. However, it should be clear now that the crime occurred after nighttime began. But then when Ms. Ryoma's body is placed inside the piranha tank? Well, the gym is locked at nighttime, so it must have been the next morning, but...
That's not possible. Himiko and I were at the gym, remember?
So did we fuck up by thinking the body got stuffed into the piranha tank? I don't think so. We have evidence to prove that's what happened. Then where did the culprit throw the body into the piranha tank? When did Ryoma's body get placed in the piranha tank? Maki was with Ryoma around midnight, so it wouldn't have been before nighttime. And it couldn't have been in the morning after. That leaves...
The only time they could have done it was during that time, huh?
Did you forget the gym's not open at nighttime, dick cheese?
Dick cheese?
But that's the only possibility, because by morning we were already at the gym.
It may be possible that they slipped by without you noticing. No one can slip by me. I'm known as far and wide as the snoozing sorceress. What a terrible title for a guard. Are you positive that you do not see it? You cannot enter the gym at nighttime. Himiko would have seen it. She might strike out, but she's always kept her eye on the ball. I don't even play baseball. But we can't disobey school rules, right? The body was probably moved in the morning. Calm down, everyone. Don't the sheriff we discuss disagreement.
Hold on. A disagreement? What? A disagreement? You mean you're split down the middle again? Then the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own, more phenomenal trial grounds. Yippee! We've been waiting for this.
Jeez, we gotta do the whole thing precedent again.
It seems like our opinions are split on the matter. But if we focus on the evidence, the facts will become clear. All I have to do is show them and make them accept it. If I can't get them to see the truth now, my lie would have been for nothing. I won't fail. Mighty Morphin Trial Jury, Mighty Morphin Trial Journey. Okay, next morning. Not possible, simply missed. Oh, wait. Yep. Rules. Here we go. tank. Pool's off limits. And testimony. Got it. Crouch bind? What's a crouch bind? Full counter. It's true that you cannot enter the gym at nighttime, but a corpse could. I'm positive that the window was how the culprit moved the body. The window's higher than the piranha tank, and it's pretty close by. The curtains might have been closed, but the window was open the whole investigation. That means it was certainly possible to put the body in the piranha tank from the window. However, I'm also positive the pane dividing the piranha tank was set up beforehand. That certainly couldn't be tossed in. It would need to be placed carefully. If the culprit were to throw the body from the outside the window, the window is far too high. It cannot be reached from the floor.
Ryoma was small. Gonta could have chucked him easily.
Yes, but Gonta wouldn't do that. Gentlemen, not chuck dead body.
Being a gentleman has nothing to do with it. I know, they used the ladder in the gym. You tested it out while you were investigating, Suichi. That ladder reached the window, right? So the culprit just needed to put the body through the window to pull it off, right?
No, I don't think that method is possible because the ladder, there was no time to move it. Oh, the ladder can't be moved? Nope. Oh, we did move it to the stage. No! Oh, I'm so close to dying. There was no time to move it. Nope, I'm dead. Hi, Booker.
Oh, good kitty.
Too many mistakes. Retry. Okay, it's true that you cannot enter the gym at nighttime, but a corpse could. Positive the window. Okay, yep. Certainly possible. Okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. Do, 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 do. We're just going to try to go through this as fast. Okay, there we go. The ladder doesn't reach the move. Wait. Okay, the ladder doesn't reach the window. I thought the only reason the ladder reached the window was because it was on the stage. Ah, got it. If you use the ladder on the pool side, it would not make it. The ladder could barely reach the window when it was on the stage. And there's nothing on the pool side of the gym as tall as the stage. Finally, the ladder was found in the gym, correct? If the culprit used the ladder on the pool side, we wouldn't have found it in the gym. And they couldn't have thrown the ladder back through the window because it's too heavy. Then Gonto used his Todd strength to throw the ladder or body or something. Gentlemen, not throw dead bodies or ladders. The body could not have been thrown into the piranha tank to begin with. It would need to be placed carefully to prevent the gas plane from shifting. Got it, Musclehead? Even if we injected tons of steroids into you, it'd be impossible. Sorry, you're right.
You didn't need to apologize, Gonta.
Had the culprit move the body from the window. Ha! You guys don't even know that. What a bunch of dimwits.
Do you have the answer then?
But of course. Damn, Sweetie, now run away with the truth.
Why can't you tell us? I actually don't know that yet.
Hey,
So, the culprit definitely moved the body through the window, but I don't know how.
seriously?
Serves you right. You just made a fool out of yourself after acting all high and mighty. Fools just need to shut up and take the licks.
What are we gonna do, Sweetie? We gotta figure this all out and we're done for. Hey, you gotta do something, Sweetie.
I know, I have to do something, but I don't know what to do. I haven't figured that out yet. Damn it, am I really not good enough? Am I no good as a detective? I can't do this, I can't. I don't think it really matters how the body got into the piranha tank. What? Gonta think it matter. We won't know how culprit trick unless we figure out. We're getting sidetracked. It doesn't matter how it was done, just who did it. We shouldn't focus on where we found the body. Instead, we need to focus on where he was killed. Where he was killed? Wouldn't it be more efficient if we focused on the murder scene instead? Yes, that's it. We were so caught up in where the body was found, when we should have been thinking about where the murder occurred. The murder scene would definitely have more clues about the culprit. Why didn't anyone realize this yet? That's strange. Perhaps the culprit steered the conversation away from that topic. Then the culprit is someone in this room. That's important to remember. It's not as if everyone here wants us to find the truth. One of us is trying to sabotage this trial. Well then, let's discuss the crime scene to figure out who the culprit is.
That's not a bad idea for a robot. The last time I heard such a good idea was when Nino told me to move in with her under the bridge so we could get out of the cold.
Him a cowl under the bridge? If we can determine where this all started, we can determine how it ended. Yes, it's too soon to quit. It's much too soon to quit. The trial has only just begun. Thank you, Maki. That was a helpful insight. I can't believe you didn't notice that. I guess that's why you're still an apprentice. Wow! Yatch! Okay, first let's establish the crime scene. Wasn't it in the dorm room? The rooms all have locks. Was drowning. There's nothing in his room that could collect enough water. Got a toilet, doesn't he? Bullshit, it's impossible. Consider places where water is stored. The only place to fit is the pool. Damn it. Real magic, blah, blah, blah. Shut your mouth, you noisy sow. Oh my god. Why is she's... Oh my gosh. Okay. Dorm room. Drowning. Toilet. Consider places water is stored. There we go. No, that's wrong. The pool could not have been the scene of the murder. Ryoma was killed at nighttime. No swimming is allowed at nighttime, so a living person could not have gone in.
Yep, a dead body is fine because it's just an object, but if a living person entered the pool, I think I might cry. Cry as loud as you want. I'll cry with you. We can spend the night together crying. And the morning after, I'll write goodbye on your mirror in lipstick before I quietly leave. Only after you leave do I realize how much you really mean to me. Quit being so gloomy. This is the year of the Jets. Fuck the Patriots.
What the hell? Anyway, we can conclude it is impossible for him to have drowned in the pool. Where was Ryoma killed if not pool? Is there another place where water can be stored? Where was Ryoma killed? I know there's some kind of clue. In the sink!
Got it! By George, I think I've got it.
The sink in Ryoma's lab. There were distinct scratch marks on it. Scratch marks on the sink? And I believe those scratches were caused by the handcuffs.
Got it!
The handcuffs. They were scratched as well, correct?
Yeah, it sort of looks like they've been scraped against something.
There's also the fact that the handcuffs were from Ryoma's lab. The marks on the sink came from the handcuffs in the same room. The size and shape of the scratches are consistent with the handcuffs, I'm sure.
How did those handcuffs get from the lab to the water tank?
Because Ryoma was wearing them, right? Yes, though they were only visible for a brief moment when Ryoma appeared in the tank. I am certain he was wearing the handcuffs at the time. The handcuffs were left after the piranhas devoured Ryoma. So the culprit handcuffs Ryoma and drowned him in the lab sink? Ryoma must have been pretty yummy. They chomped up his entire body. Arms, legs, brain. Stop saying disgusting things. I don't want to hear it. That crunchy texture with the fatty parts just right. Oh, sorry. That crunchy texture with the fatty parts just right. Then, when they bite down, it gushes. Stop, please, now. But how did culprit handcuff Ryoma? He could have used Sukuchi method to get away, unless someone ambushed him. It is possible they knocked him out before handcuffing him. Though there's no way we can be sure, not that he's not with words. I doubt he was ambushed. I'm pretty sure the culprit got Ryoma by... Oh, whoops. Don't pay attention to little on me. I'm just talking to myself. When you talk to yourself, pretend you're eating and chew with your mouth closed. Otherwise, you'll get a mouthful... What? What? Otherwise, you'll get a mouthful of peanut butter squid. It's so disgusting you'll laugh.
So we all agree Ryoma was drowned in the sink in the lab, right? That sink couldn't be held enough water to do it for sure.
Alright, I'm calling it. The crime scene is Ryoma's fucking research lab.
But how did the culprit carry his body to the gym from there? Isn't Ryoma's lab on the 3rd floor of the academy?
It's actually not that far at all. Although perhaps it's more accurate to say there's a shortcut.
Was there a shortcut?
A shortcut between Ryoma's lab and the gym that the culprit used. The windows. The shortcut is the window in Ryoma's lab. The window? That's right. None of the windows in the school open. Except the one in Ryoma's lab. And on top of that, the window faced the pool. You can see the gym straight across. Do you think the culprit dropped Ryoma's body into the pool area from the lab window? Then they could have thrown the body into the piranha tank through the gym window. How's that? Mission complete. Your explanation contradicts some things we discussed earlier. The gym window was too high to reach from the poolside, even if one used the ladder. That's right, I apologize. I must go on a journey to reflect on this. We keep hitting dead ends since we don't know how the body was thrown into the gym. Well, that didn't really give us any info about the crime. Not necessarily. We learned a lot of important information. Now that I'm sure the scene of the crime was Ryoma's lab, the case is becoming clearer. To determine how the body got from the crime scene to where it was found, I have to figure out how to get from the third floor window to the gym. Alright, I must have to analyze... Okay, possible methods. The cable. Psyche taxi? Question, other car, letter cube, time. Okay. Accelerate. Okay. Pick up the letter cubes. Alright. Psyche taxi. This is weird. The body was brought from where? Thinking time? What the hell is this? The lab window. Are we hitting people? Okay. Apparently, the answer, rude, is hitting people. Next question. Alright. Oh, I missed one. Whoops. Body was brought from the gym where? Alright. Gym window. Oh, did that thing I hit jump in the car with me? It sure did. We have all the ladies in the car. Alright. Oh, there's another car. Interesting. Alrighty. So far, this is the easiest one yet. Don't hit the people. How was it moved from the classroom window to the gym window?
Thinking time.
From window to window. I like that better than the snowboarding. I've got it. Ryoma's body was moved directly from his lab to the gym.
Directly, don't tell me they threw his body from window to window. I mean, we're talking about a body. That's not like talking to baseball, you know?
No, I don't believe he was thrown, but perhaps another way.
What do you mean another way? There's no other way to move it.
The culprit must have used some kind of equipment.
Huh? Equipment?
With this equipment, they can connect the two windows, and move the body to the gym.
Equipment to connect the windows. I believe it was found near the body.
I got it!
The rope found behind the gym stage could have been used to connect the windows.
Oh, there was a mysterious mystery about that rope that only Tua can reveal.
Oh, great.
What mysterious mystery?
During last night's preparations for the show, that rope was in the wing of the stage. But the next morning, the rope had been moved backstage for some reason. It's a mysterious mystery. Only Tua knows the answer. So during that time, someone used the rope and threw it into the gym window?
So they did use that rope. That's how they bridged the difference between both windows.
The rope is long enough to reach. Is the rope long enough to reach both windows? The rope is roughly 65 feet in length, and for the distance between the windows.
According to the sign on the pool, the width of the pool is roughly 35 feet. And the distance from the edges of the pool to the windows is an additional 16 feet. Altogether, the sum total length from one window to the other is roughly 50 feet. And pool is only thing between research lab and gym window. You bet it's long enough. That's what she said.
Wait, who said what?
Even if the rope was long enough, wouldn't it be pretty hard to tie them to the windows?
Both windows were too high to reach. It would be like tying a rope from one cliff to another.
If the windows were closer together, then they could toss the rope across, but they're not. No, Gonta think it would work. Just need one more rope. Another rope? There was only one, though. Oh, then it's impossible. Sorry. No, I'm sure there was another rope, or at least something that could be used as rope. The cable. The tennis net cable from Ryoma's lab could serve as a rope. How long is it?
About 50 feet or so, but how do they use it?
Okay, so first, culprit hang rope outside of one window, then culprit move to other side. And tie cable to other window. Then, after tying to each window, culprit use rope and cable together. And that's how culprit make one rope that reach both window.
Wow, that's amazing, Konta. You're so knowledgeable.
It not. Oh, look at him! He's so cute. It nothing. Gonto use rope a lot when looking for bugs. Even if they did connect the windows with that rope, they can't carry a body on just that. Eureka! Got it! Thomas Edison once said that genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. But in my case, it's 100% inspiration.
We get it. Just tell us already.
They handcuffed the body to the rope and slid it from one window to the other like Tarzan. The body would reach the gym window, but it wouldn't land in the piranha tank. Stop making such dumbass comments and keep your smelly breath in your dirty mouth. Okay, I did it once. That's all I'm doing it.
Tarzan?
But they also had to put the body in the piranha tank after they moved it, huh?
That is not feasible with just one rope. Maybe the rope wasn't the only equipment the culprit used. Not just the rope? Well, anyway, it would have been pretty difficult to get that body in the piranha tank. They wouldn't just throw it. The trick was a super crucial part of the culprit's plan. The culprit must have carefully placed the body into the tank with his own hands. But is there really a way to do that? Kokichi, are you hinting at something? Huh? Hint? What hint? Don't confuse me with your talk of hinting hint. You're confusing me. You were definitely onto something. It's true that the culprit needed to place the body directly into the piranha tank. If the body were to fall, the culprit would not have been able to retrieve it. They would have only had one shot at it, no second chances. So obviously the culprit would have wanted to put the body in the tank carefully, meaning they would have wanted to get as close to the window as possible. The only problem is, how did they get near it? All we know right now is that there was a rope that connected the windows. Somehow the culprit used that to move the body and were close to the windows themselves. To make that work, they had to have used something else. But what would that be? What could they have done?
Alright, Sweetie, the stage is finally set.
What?
Listen up. Do a good job here and I'll be able to put an end to all this trial. It all starts with you. You be the opening act and I'll be the main event. And then together, we're gonna save everyone.
Together?
You got this. After all, you're my second. I believe in you, so I'm gonna leave the rest to you.
Yeah. Okay, I can do this. I will solve this mystery and show everyone the truth. This is the main event. Something was used with the rope to move the bodies between the windows. Think. Come on, think. Gambit. Okay, here we go. INNER. No. R. Okay. Nope. E. No. Maybe O. Okay, RO. Rope. Rope tie? No? Rope. Something with a W. Nope. What is this word? I don't think this is a word. Ropeway? Isn't that 2 words? Yes, that's it. The culprit used something like a ropeway to move the body. A ropeway, huh? You're sure about that? Wow, you got a drain bam. Is that a word? Wow, you got drain damage or something? You need some kind of vessel to use on a ropeway, and we don't even have that. No, there definitely was. The culprit used it to move the body along the rope. Tube? Oh, a new thing. Mind mime. You have to deduce an image. Dig up the answer. Only covered pieces. Use the stick to move the cursor and erase the pieces with the button. Pieces will be erased when 2 or more of the same color connect. Adjacent will then change color. Okay, so it's like connect. The trick is to predict how the adjacent... Okay, when all the pieces at the top object are gone, you can select the object as the answer. That's okay. Camera confirmed advanced tests. Okay. I see. Okay. There it is. They said we have to get the ones at the top. I think I messed it up. Do we have to get rid of all of them? Yeah, I think I royally messed up. Hold on. What did it say? Had to, Yeah, I definitely messed this up. Yeah, I do need to... Okay. How do I restart it? Oh, delete piece. No? I see. Okay. There we go.
I see it.
Whoa, did it just speak words? Hold on a minute. Did they just speak? It said a word. That was the first time it's... Okay, hold on. That's the first time it's talked this entire time. Oh my god, I've been voicing it this entire time and I haven't needed to. I wondered why it was so quiet. I feel like a dork. Oh well.
Cool.
It's the inner tube, the rubber inner tube we found floating in the pool.
The inner tube?
Okay, the music is way too loud. No, not that one. Voice volume. Okay. Shush! The inner tube?
Remember the inner tube we found in the pool with a rope on one side?
I'm so upset with myself. Why is the music always so loud though? Like, I get it, it's good music, but...
Maybe the rope was originally tied on both sides.
I can't believe that. Hold on. That makes me kind of upset. That makes me that that upsets me to an uncomfortable degree. Oh well, at least I figured it out like what, 7 episodes in?
The culprit made a ropeway by hanging the tube from the rope connecting the windows.
Good job.
Shh, shh.
And because the third floor window is higher up, gravity would have pushed the inner tube along. The inner tube is made of sturdy rubber as well. It could have supported 2 people. The culprit used the ropes and the inner tube to construct a rudimentary ropeway
That's what that's called?
and used it to... Once through the gym window, the culprit stood on the inner tube to move the body. Either that, or the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. That way would be more stable and let them handle the corpse more carefully. Finally, they removed the rope from the window frame and left the scene.
Well, when you put it like that, it certainly sounds possible. But wow, a ropeway!
You say the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. Isn't that against school rules?
Wow, his voice is so
It
different.
would count as entering the gym, would it not?
Last time we got asked that question, we decided it was okay.
Oh, this is blowing my mind. I thought because he was half Monami. I don't know what I thought. That was weird.
Sticking your body through the window is an automatic out, but standing on the sill is...
Wait, who asked you last time?
Eh?
It is quite possible that the culprit went to you to confirm the details of their plan.
I thought it was weird that this game had no voicing in it.
Shit!
Way to put your foot in your mouth.
Hey, I got that voice right.
His foot! Monosuke just unhinged his jaw and swallowed his entire leg!
That wasn't too far off either.
Cut it out! I can't write this off as a joke if you two keep freaking out about it.
Then your little slip-up is actually the truth!
Oh, wow, right on it. Let's hear how close I am to
Pops?
Monokuma.
Uh-oh! Daddy's mad at you now!
Huh?
Don't look at me. This is what you get for acting like a big shot all the time.
Stop. Do not bully Monosuke.
Not bad.
Huh?
No more blaming each other. Everybody makes mistakes. I want us all to get along.
That's kind of funny, actually.
Monodum's right!
Monosuke, you better thank Monodum. Less attitude and more gratitude. Got it?
Man, the trial was just getting fun.
Oh my
Why you gotta
gosh!
ruin it with that slip-up? But I guess now we know Shuichi's logic is right on the money.
Well, I know the other
Culprit
ones had
really used
voices.
ropeway to move body?
I know the other ones had voices because, oh, thank you for the 15 stream streak, Max. I know the other ones had voice because I'd always get excited for the trial because I wouldn't have to voice everything. That's why I thought it was weird, kind of, that, you know, this one didn't. And it was just because they turned the voices all the way off and they turned the music all the way up. And it needed to be the opposite. Great. Love that for me. Oh, well.
Yeah, they used the ropeway to move with the body from window to window.
That one's not close, but you know what? We didn't think it would be
Ropeway
anyway.
murder! That's some crazy-ass shit!
That one's not bad.
But if the mechanism was that complicated,
That one's
wouldn't it be
off.
hard to put it all away?
Not necessarily. All one must do is detach the rope from the window after using the ropeway. Then, after returning to Ryoma's lab, one could retrieve the rope from
Yeah,
that
but how
side.
do they get out of the gym window?
Tossing the rope into the gym from the pool window would be the final step.
I see. The rope was thrown from the window. That's why we found it there.
With that method, the culprit must have made numerous trips from Ryoma's lab to the pool.
Which is why the crime was committed during nighttime, while we all slumbered.
Slumbered?
But if the culprit was so careful to recover the rope they used to commit the crime, why did they leave the inner tube in the pool?
I believe that was an accident.
An accident?
Yes.
Cake.
When the culprit was taking down the inner tube, they accidentally dropped it.
Then why did the culprit leave it in the pool?
Because you can't go swimming at nighttime. The reason the culprit left it in the pool is obvious.
That's it! Even if they wanted to get it, they couldn't, because this took place at nighttime.
I see. They couldn't get the inner tube because swimming is prohibited at nighttime.
But couldn't they have used the rope to fish it out?
Not necessarily. You see, the water level in that pool is so low. Even if one tried to draw in the inner tube using the rope, the steep angle the rope would be at would make it nigh impossible.
Nigh
It'd be
impossible.
different if they used a pole, but there's no way a rope would work.
Even if inner tube was closer to pool edge, water's still too low to drag tube in.
Sounds like a lot of work. I can see why they just left it there.
Yeah, it would take too long. And they would have been busted if someone saw them. Huh! What kind of clumsy dipshit drops an inner tube and can't retrieve it?
You?
Let me tell you, this culprit's a real fucking amateur.
No,
Hi,
actually.
Booker.
Save for that one mistake, this was the perfect crime.
What do you want?
If Maki had never met up with Ryoma at nighttime, it might have been the end for us.
Booger. Chill. Booger, chill. Let go.
Well, I still don't know if Maki is telling the truth or not.
Shut up.
Ooh, I got her voice right too.
Personally, I find this culprit frighteningly thorough. Such a bold, beautiful plan. I never even imagined there was a ropeway. Oh, respect begins to bloom in my heart for this wonderfully cruel culprit.
What are you, stupid? Don't respect the culprit.
No, respecting the culprit's intelligence is crucial to solving the case. We're so close. We're just one step away from the truth.
Now, we just need to figure out who the culprit is.
But of course, it would be pointless to unravel this mystery otherwise.
So, who is it?
Looks like it's time for me to start the main event. But my sidekick here is on a roll right now, so I'll let him take this one.
Nice.
Okay.
You're just pushing everything onto Shuichi because you don't know yourself.
Well, Shuichi?
Look,
do you
Macro, I
already
figured
know
out
who
their
the culprit
sound.
is?
Stupidly. Halfway through the second trial. Yes, I have a good idea of who the culprit is. Okay, Booger, you have to go.
Hey, Shuichi, are you hesitating again?
What?
Come on, man, there's no need for that. Like I said, you're my sidekick. I take responsibility for any mistakes my sidekick makes. So use those skills of yours I believe in to shove the truth down their throats.
You believe in my detective skills?
What's funny is they only really voice it during trials, so you're still gonna have to hear me like throughout like everything in between. But this saves my voice once every like 4 weeks.
That's right. I'm gonna leave it all to you, Shuichi.
Shuichi. Yeah, I need to believe in my detective work. This whole setup would have had to been prepared in the gym well beforehand. Knowing that narrows the list of suspects. Hmm. Well, wait. She didn't have an alibi.
It has to be you.
Oh my gosh.
There's one more thing I still have to confirm. But Kirumi is the prime suspect.
Me?
What? Kirumi?
That voice doesn't go with him at all.
So Kirumi is the culprit.
That is not yet a certainty. Let us hear her testimony first.
Is this true, Kirumi?
I cannot believe you would suspect me. If that is the case, then I will have to deny it. I will not let you make the wrong choice.
The wrong choice?
If you do believe it is me, are you prepared to stand by that decision? I will refute your accusations with all my might, for everyone's sake.
Did she always have those rings on the back of her hands?
I, of course, am not the culprit.
What? Wait.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
Kirumi is thin and has a nice body. She and Ryoma could have totally shared an inner tube.
We all could have, except perhaps Gonta.
To force Kurumi to implicate herself, my logic has to be right. There's a hole in her story
I,
somewhere.
of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi.
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have.
No?
I was wrong!
I was wrong!
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
Okay.
I was wrong!
Yes. Retry. Who do I think done did it? I don't know.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
Maki's
The
alone.
crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Maybe it's not that
Do you
one.
think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
Aha!
That's wrong!
That's wrong!
No. The only person who could have prepared this murder is Kirumi. Well, the preparations in the gym in any case.
And why do you believe that?
But she would say do anything she was asked.
Before the culprit could put the body into the tank, several steps needed to be taken.
Like tying the rope to the gym window and putting a partition in the piranha tank.
That's right. Ryoma's body entered the gym from the window, but that required preparation. That could only have been done when Kirumi was by herself in the gym before nighttime.
But Kirumi was alone in the gym for only like 5 minutes.
Not enough time for the whole murder, but enough time to set it up. Enough time to tie the rope on the window frame and put the pain in the piranha tank.
This is my selfless devotion.
What?
While I do understand where you are coming from, I assure you this is just a part of your petty imagination. An empty theory created from nihilism.
Okay. Oh, shit.
If it were solely the rope and partition, I suppose 5 minutes might be enough time. I accept that. However, the crux of your argument is not but a guess. You continue to force the facts to conform to your misguided narrative. When you consider that the crux of your argument is faulty, your entire case falls apart.
All right.
What do you mean by crux of the argument? How is it just a guess?
I am referring to the rope. Now, with that rope, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window. But there is no evidence to indicate this had happened.
Got it.
I'll cut through your words.
I made it the fuck up.
I have evidence. The abrasions left on the window frames at the gym and the lab.
Were those scratches from when the rope was tied to the window frame?
Just tying the rope to the frame wouldn't cause so much damage. The rope that was tied to the frames must have been weighed down so the frames didn't break, but they were left with distinct marks.
Those scratches are proof that you used a rope to carry the body to the windowsill.
Yep.
Oh? What's wrong, Kirumi? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Hey, what's wrong? Hey, hey!
Oh my god,
hey,
he's so
hey,
annoying.
Is Kirumi quiet cause that's what happened?
Please answer us, Kirumi. Shuichi is doing this for your sake.
If it is for my sake, then it would be much easier to forfeit. But I cannot allow that, because I must do this for everyone.
For everyone?
I have a duty and a responsibility. I must serve everyone and protect them. So I refuse to surrender. They won't forgive me if I do.
What? Where is this coming from? Her response seems genuine. Oh, she angry. What did she mean by everyone? Is she doing this for all our sakes? Am I wrong? You're gonna look at me and tell me that I'm wrong? No, I'm wrong
Hey,
again.
Kirumi, who exactly is this everyone you're talking about?
Huh? Kaito?
I
Kaito!
just got a weird feeling about this. When you said everyone, it felt like you weren't talking about us. It felt like you were talking about someone who isn't here.
Mm-hmm.
Someone who isn't here?
Oh, oops. Spilled the
Someone
beans.
outside of the academy?
Hey, do you think Kirumi saw her own motive video?
Huh? The motive video?
You saw your important someone in danger, so you committed murder, right?
Is that true?
Oh, I said too much.
I am so sorry for making such a mess. Because of that, I made all of you assume something unnecessary.
Unnecessary?
You saying I'm wrong? This everyone you're talking about?
It is all of you, of course.
Really? Do you swear to a tour?
Yes, really. So please believe me, I am not the culprit. I do not care what becomes of me, but I will not allow any of you to die. Because I made a promise to Kaede. She wished for all of us to escape together. I want to fulfill my duties as the ultimate maid. I wish to serve everyone. So please believe me. You have to!
Kirumi!
Are we totally sure Kirumi's the culprit? Maybe it's someone else.
Are we sure Kokichi isn't the culprit?
How rude.
Gonta just can't
His
believe
voice does not
Kirumi
seem
would
right to me.
kill Ryoma.
Kirumi's breakfasts were the best. She always treated us so well.
She really is like a mom.
Perhaps it was after she gained our trust that she saw her chance to strike.
You really are screwed up.
Screwed up from head to toe. Even through your clothes, I can tell.
Shuichi, please reconsider suspecting me as the culprit. You only suspect me because I was at the gym during nighttime yesterday, correct? But you cannot accuse me of being the culprit with that insufficient proof. It is still possible for Maki and Kaito to have gone to the gym. They do not have alibis. They could have pretended to help Himiko, but secretly prepared the murder.
When you put it that way, it does seem possible.
We can't accuse Kirumi just based on our alibis.
Guys, maybe suspecting Kirumi is wrong.
Yeah, maybe we should think it over one more time.
I made a promise. As the ultimate detective, I made a promise to seek the truth. I made a promise to Kaede, so I'm not turning back now.
They're scared. They're scared that they have to accuse one of their friends of murder. So it's up to me. I have to do it. I have to use my detective work to prove it.
So
What?
you culprit? But there is no evidence to indicate that I am.
No, there is. I have proof that you're the culprit.
Nuh-uh, girlfriend.
I realized it when we determined that the ropeway was used to move the body. If it was indeed Kirumi who moved the body with a makeshift ropeway, then the final clue falls into place.
The final clue?
Dum, dum, dum.
The damning evidence that proves Kirumi is the culprit.
Shuichi, won't you please tell me why you are so desperate to pin me as the culprit? Don't you want to protect everyone?
I'm doing this because I want to protect everyone. Shuichi.
Then you're wrong. Your deduction is all wrong.
Is it though? Is it? Is it?
Your words aren't going to convince me now. Not when I know the truth.
I normally go to sleep at 1 to 2 a.m. and don't want to sleep yet. Okay, mood. I get that. But I also go to work pretty early, so I can't do that or shouldn't do that. But I get you. I get you.
What truth? All you care about is your own reasoning. You don't even listen to others.
That's much bull.
I can't bet everyone's lives on a deduction made by a self-righteous brat.
Oh!
You can't save anyone!
No more doubts. I'm confident I'm right. I'm going to present everyone the evidence that proves she's guilty. Alright, so we did the Monokuma file. We did this. Square glass, scratch handcuffs, crammed fish tank. We viewed... Did we use this one? We used that. We used this. Water tank trick. We used that. Kokichi's accounts. Okay, yes, yes, yes. Ooh! We didn't use that either. Use that. We used that. And these. What's the piranha tank saying it again? Magic shell was hung over the water escape tank using to control the lights. Okay, that was at the very beginning, so it's got to be this. We haven't. Nobody's talked about this yet.
This is it!
Dang, got it.
The piece of black fabric in the pool. That's the final clue that proves you're guilty.
Dum dum dum!
It's been bothering me for a while. I couldn't figure out what it was. I thought it was just trash at first, but I couldn't dismiss it entirely. Now that the class trial has come this far, I know for certain. It's an important piece of the puzzle. Because like the inner tube, it's evidence the culprit couldn't dispose of.
Huh? Why not?
Because it fell in the pool.
Using the ropeway, you could slide the inner tube from the lab to the gym. But how would you control it? If it kept sliding and hit the window, the momentum would have thrown the body off.
True that, true that.
To prevent that from happening, the culprit needed some way to adjust the speed. For example, the culprit could have used their hands for friction.
Ow.
Yeah, so what? You're still wrong. Your logic is flawed.
Ooh, she's sweating.
Kirumi, why are you becoming increasingly erratic?
There is such absolute beauty in trying to fight against the truth.
What truth? That black cloth is just trash. You can't prove I'm the culprit with just that.
No,
I can.
It's not just trash. It's proof that you're the culprit.
Finding out how that black fabric fits into the key is everything. I'll make that all clear now. What the heck?
You are incorrect. What is this truth? That is just your empty deduction. You continue to confuse everyone. You are incorrect. What is this truth?
What is it?
That is just your empty deduction. You continue to confuse everyone.
Okay, what is it?
You are incorrect.
Hello? You little jerk. You wanted my attention so badly you unplugged my controller? You. If I die because of this. Foiled by a kitty cat.
What is this truth?
I'm gonna have to redo this because I was foiled by a kitty.
That is just your empty deduction. You continue to confuse everyone. You are incorrect. What is this truth? That is just your empty deduction. You continue to confuse everyone. In this class trial, everyone's life is at stake. Because of your self-righteous truth, everyone might die. In this class trial, everyone's life is at stake. Because of your self-righteous truth, everyone might die. In this class trial, everyone's life is at stake.
All right, all right.
I completely understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it.
Oh, wow.
It seems
Completely
you wish
wrong.
to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence. You are only providing us with speculation. I only wish to protect everyone. Why must you interfere? I completely understand your reasoning, but I will never accept
Wow.
it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do
Dang
not
it.
have any evidence. You are only providing us with speculation. I only wish to protect everyone. Why must you interfere? I completely understand your reasoning. But I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit.
Wow, that was completely wrong.
You are only providing us with speculation. I only wish to protect everyone.
Finally.
What does that piece of trash prove?
It ends here.
Got it. Oh! Okay, wasn't expecting that.
The piece of fabric came from Kirumi's black glove.
Kirumi's glove?
Hey, yo.
If the culprit were slowing their descent by grabbing the rope with their hands, there would have been a lot of friction, easily enough to cause rope burn. But our culprit was smart. They weren't burned because they weren't barehanded.
Nope.
Yeah, the culprit had gloves on. One got all torn up from the friction and...
And it fell into pool?
From what I remember, the only one who wears black gloves is Kirumi. Right?
Does anybody else wear gloves?
The gloves on your hands now.
Oh.
I take it they're from your dorm?
The extra uniforms in our rooms are made of the same material we're wearing now.
Mew wears black gloves.
We can test my theory by comparing the fabric scrap with your glove.
Well, Kirumi? Will you allow us to compare the black fabric we found in the pool with your gloves?
Huh? What's the matter? Why are you sweating so much?
Kirumi, what's wrong?
Oh, she bet the pop. In the end, I'm just like them. I'm scared of revealing the truth because it means that someone has to be sacrificed, but Kaede was scared too. She didn't let that stop her. She thought things through to the end. I faced the truth and doubted it and kept thinking and kept going. This is where it led me, and I won't turn away from it.
I will show you the truth.
Oh, here we go. Okay. So... Okay, so this is the part where she connects it. Okay, this goes here. Alright. Carried the rope. Handcuffed the victim. Piranhas swimming in the tank. Carried the rope. Before the murder, what was on the victim's wrist? Oh. The handcuffed. Alright. Where in the gym was the rope tied? Uses a partition. Took from the gym the rope. Metal handcuffs in the water. Evidence made of metal that piranhas didn't eat. Ooh. Mean. Okay, piranha tank lid. Rubber inner tube. Oh, okay, so this was this one. And then window frame and rope. rubber inner tube. All right, there we go.
This is the truth of the case. The victim's body was found this morning during Himiko's underwater escape act. When we saw the piranhas in the tank, we thought that Himiko's escape failed. Of course, it was all part of the act. Himiko's escape went perfectly. But when Angie opened the curtain in front of the tank, we saw Ryoma with piranhas swarming around him. Before any of us could react, the piranhas devoured Ryoma's body. And all that was left were his bones and the handcuffs he was wearing. That horrifying sight was the finishing touch on the culprit's own twisted magic trick. The culprit obfuscated the time and place of the murder,
Obfuscated?
implicating Himiko in the process. In truth, the crime began last night around 8:55 p.m. While preparing for the show in the gym, the culprit had a chance to be alone. It was then that the culprit used the ladder to reach the piranha tank and removed the glass lid to put inside the tank. They used it as a partition to force the piranhas to one side of the tank.
Render obscure, unclear, unintelligible. New word for my
Next,
dictionary.
the culprit took the rope from the stage wing in the gym and used the ladder once more, this time to climb up to the gym's window. Once there, they opened the window and tied one end of the rope to the window frame. The rope was then thrown out the window toward the pool. These preparations were key for the culprit's elaborate plan. At nighttime, past midnight, the culprit asked Ryoma to meet at his lab. All the pieces were in place. The culprit was ready to murder. First, the culprit knocked Ryoma out, probably striking him from behind. Then, they put the handcuffs from the shower room on Ryoma's wrists. And shoved his head into the sink filled with water. From the water and the pain of drowning, Ryoma should have woken up and struggled. The culprit anticipated his resistance, which is why Ryoma was handcuffed. The struggle left scrapes on the cuffs and sink, but in the end, Ryoma succumbed. Ryoma was dead, but the culprit's plan had only just begun. They removed the cable from the tennis net and hung it from the window facing the pool. And then, at the pool, they connected the wire and the rope from the gym window. They returned to the lab after picking up one last thing. The rubber inner tube that was in the pool's tool shed. Once back in the lab, the culprit pulled the cable, bringing up the rope. They pulled until the rope was taut, then tied it to the lab's window frame. And thus, the gym and the lab windows were connected by a single rope. After making a hanger of sorts with another length of rope tied to the inner tube, they hung the inner tube on the rope connecting the windows. That's how the culprit created the ropeway that was used to move the body. An impressive premeditated murder, but the culprit made two crucial mistakes. The culprit got on the inner tube with Ryoma's body and slid toward the gym. With the height difference between the windows, they would have built up quite some speed. To avoid crashing through the window, the culprit used a brake. They used their own hand to grip the rope and slow down. That would have caused significant rope burn had the culprit not been wearing gloves. But due to the friction, part of a glove tore off and dropped in the pool. Regardless, the culprit reached the window and put Ryoma's body into the piranha tank. The glass pane not only kept the piranhas and the body separated, it also kept the piranhas so close together, they concealed the body.
Yeah,
After
really.
that, all the culprit had to do was untie the rope and the inner tube.
I don't care what gloves you
But
use, but it
that's
still
when they
causes
made
rope
their
burn.
second mistake. One end of the rope came loose, and the inner tube dropped into the pool. Thus, the culprit was forced to leave two key pieces of evidence, the fabric and the inner tube. They couldn't retrieve the evidence because of the rule against swimming at nighttime. And that's the whole story. Am I wrong, Kirumi Tojo? The ultimate maid?
Bam.
Kirumi, that's the conclusion I reached. Do you have any objections?
This is very, very unfortunate, Shuichi. My pride as a maid demands that I fulfill every request that I receive. But to end like this...
Does that mean you admit it?
Kirumi.
Bum, bum, bum.
Why use your own gloves, though? The warehouse should have had plenty.
There weren't any. Obviously, she would have used them if they were available. Jeez, Monokuma provided everything but the gloves. That's pretty sadistic. But thanks to him, at least the game became way more interesting.
So, it's decided.
This case was decided the moment someone, who shall not be named, opened their big mouth.
We don't know that. Maybe the real culprit is someone nobody expects.
Really?
That is right. No need to worry.
Oh, Monodem, you're like a mommy taking care of her sick child.
Ooh.
All right, let's go!
Eh, pretty close.
The heart-racing excitement as the Blackened and the Spotless finally face off! It's voting time!
Doop 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 doop.
Now then, it seems the voting has finished. Let's see the result.
One soul voted for me. Oh, she did probably.
Who'll be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
So which of the mono cubs is gonna get it? Do we think? Do we think it's gonna be the yellow one since he messed up? I've heard some people were very upset because the original Monokuma's voice was different than this. Holy crap! I got an A. I got an A.
Oh my!
Oh my, you've all voted correctly. The Blackened who killed Ryoma Hoshi is Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid.
Thank goodness.
We managed to get through the class trial again. This is what it's going to be like now that I figured out how to turn the voices on.
You gotta be kidding me!
There's nothing good about this at all.
Why did it have to be Karumi?
Yeah.
Truly, no, result was unexpected.
Wait!
How can you be so calm about it?
No way.
What? What? You sent thing? Okay. But Gonta no can believe it. Karumi was so helpful for everyone. Then Karumi is also culprit? Which could? This could. Really? Really? Really, Max? Really? Really?
Yoo-hoo!
Hey, how long have you been lying to us?
The truth is,
That why you took such good care of us? So you could deceive everyone?
Huh?
You mean she's not my... Oh, wait. You mean she's not my mom?
Hey!
She was never your fucking mom.
Damn it.
Hey, Karumi, tell me why. Tell me why. You were always thinking about everyone around you. How could you kiss someone? Human beings have always been selfish, self-centered creatures. That's why I hate humans. They burn down the forests we call home. They pollute the rivers we drink from. I'll never forgive humans.
no way!
But is that really a reason to destroy them? Some humans are really nice.
Shut up!
Shut up, shut up. Enough with your commentary already.
Say,
Well, Krumi, were your feelings toward us simply another fursuit?
How?
No, it can't be. Say it ain't so. That was just another lie, too?
No.
I don't think so. I still believe Kurumi cares about us.
What?
And how would you know that? I can't say for certain, but I can sense that this trial has been agonizing for her. You can't say for certain, Is that what the detective would say? Kurumi, are you upset because of the people important to you?
You mean like from the motive video? So Kurumi watched hers after all?
Earlier, Kurumi mentioned that she had accepted a request. Perhaps that request came from someone important in her motive video.
What's wrong?
Do you have nothing to say for yourself?
I do not agree.
No, that's not it. I'm just lost. Because if I tell you why I did it, you will regret what you've just done. Regret?
Damn.
Spit it out already. Otherwise, we can't accept this outcome.
Please!
Please, Kurumi, tell us. I care about you a lot, and I know the others care about you too. So please.
Understood.
Very well then. If you are so desperate to know,
I shall take that request.
I will consider this a final request and tell you everything.
Well, you know.
No more lies then. You better just tell us the truth, please, and thank you.
Yes,
I understand.
that is correct.
Your reasoning was exactly right. The reason I murdered Ryoma was because of what I saw in my motor video. As I thought, you indeed didn't watch your video. Does that mean someone broke the agreement and traded you for your... Does that mean someone broke the agreement and traded you your motive video? Alright, fess up. Which one of you did it? Close your eyes and raise your hand if it was you.
What are you saying?
Why would the one raising their hand need to close their eyes?
May I?
That's meant to be necessary. I did not trade my motor video with anyone.
Huh? If you didn't trade it with anyone, how'd you see your motive video?
Hey!
Perhaps Kurumi received her own motive video?
Huh?
You mean she had her own motive video from the start?
Yes.
Correct. No one had my motive video but me, the video's intended recipient. I have no idea why.
The fuck's going on?
That's not possible. Monokuma, what the hell's going on?
Huh?
You know, I meant to bring this up earlier because it's been bugging me for a while. All this talk about videos being switched, what does that mean exactly? Don't play dumb. You're the one who switched up all the motive videos.
No, no.
No, I didn't.
Oh!
Oh, was I not supposed to ask that? Did you come screw up again?
Huh?
Not supposed to.
Dumbass!
Dumbass! It's all Hanafumi's fault. She passed them out without checking the name. What? I didn't know. Monotaro should have checked the names too. Wait a minute, I don't even remember passing out any videos. It was my fault.
Eh?
What?
I'm sorry.
I apologize. I should have been more careful.
No.
No, Monodam, it's not your fault.
Okay.
It's all our fault. I'm so sorry too.
Yeah?
It seems I misunderstood.
Yeah.
I completely forgot that the plan all along was to redistribute the videos.
Daddy!
Hey,
It's not your fault at all, kids. It's my fault for forgetting.
Father!
Hey.
What?
What the hell is this mushy feel-good crap?
You stupid!
You're all idiots. I'm through getting along with you dummy bears.
Well, now.
I'm sorry to cause you so much trouble. Please continue your boring conversation.
I see.
The Monocubs merely distributed the motive videos at random. Receiving my own video was nothing more than bad luck.
Oh, I see.
So you just watched it without knowing why it was given to you?
Hey!
What was in your video?
What's wrong?
Well, you promised to tell us everything.
Yes.
I will tell you the truth in its entirety, but I doubt that everyone will believe it.
So,
If that's the case, why don't we all just watch the motive video together?
That's right.
Yes, that would be much better. Let's hurry before Daddy gets bored again.
How thorough of you. Yes, I suppose it is better this way. Perhaps the truth will be easier to believe if you witness it with your own eyes. After Kurumi had spoken, the Monocubs began playing the video.
All right! Back by popular demand, it's time for the motive video! Who's the most important person in your life? And now, without further ado, Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid. With clients in politics and finance, this elite maid is renowned for completing any request. One fateful day, she was suddenly summoned by one of her most influential clients, the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister had a request of utmost importance. He requested that she use her talent as the ultimate maid to serve her country. He asked Kirumi to
make this country great again,
and transferred all his authority to her.
When did this game come out?
No one suspected that the Prime Minister's new secretary was secretly running the country.
"2017. And his presidential campaign started in 2016. Great.
And over time, she became the de facto Prime Minister. Only Kirumi could save the country from impending doom. Yes, the future of the country rests entirely on her capable shoulders. But Kirumi is up to the task, for she only accepts requests that only she can fulfill. She is driven by the belief that her citizens are the most important people in her life. Oh, and while we're on the subject of those important people, an unfortunate event will soon befall those vermin and sheeple. What event, you ask? It's a secret. Find out for yourself.
Here we go.
Huh?
It can't be.
What?
Yeah, the Prime Minister?
Yes.
Everything you just saw is true, though I only remembered it upon watching that video. Remembered?
Wait!
Please hold on. That video is true?
What is this?
That's ridiculous. There's no way Kurumi's really the Prime Minister.
I do not agree.
No, it's the truth. I am Kurumi Tojo, the ultimate maid, and the most important people to
This
me
is my selfless devotion.
are the citizens of this country.
I was called upon to lift the country out of a dire situation. I swore to serve and help all its citizens.
COVID was the event.
As the ultimate maid, I have advised politicians many times in the past. But he wanted me to prioritize saving the country from an unprecedented crisis. I fully accepted this request. As a maid, it is a great honor to serve the nation itself.
What did I do?
You're literally confusing the shit out of me, because this makes no sense and I gotta take a dump.
I see.
So, Kurumi was the real Prime Minister running the country behind the scenes?
Huh?
How could you seriously believe that a high schooler could be a Prime Minister?
You really don't get it.
I don't think it's odd that an ultimate level talent could be that powerful.
Is that why they were chasing them?
I mean, Kibo's talent lets him pretend to be human, even though he's a heartless robot.
How rude!
I am not pretending. I am still learning.
I see.
Well, good luck, I guess.
Incredible.
I was aware of Kurumi's impressive talent, but Prime Minister?
What?
Then Kurumi really is Prime Minister? She hold burden of country's future?
Actually,
The motive video aside, Kurumi doesn't seem like she'd lie about something like that.
Yoo-hoo!
Hey, and I think Kurumi is really important. But what about that unprecedented crisis?
I do not know.
Actually, why can't I remember? With our memories lost.
That's...
Wait, isn't this just like the ultimate hunt?
That is correct.
Perhaps it is connected to the ultimate hunt.
Huh?
The ultimate hunt is connected to this unprecedented crisis facing the nation. If that's true, how are they connected? What is this ultimate hunt anyway?
I do not know.
What is happening to the nation while I'm here, inside the end wall? That is why I needed to know. I needed to know that the most important people in my life were safe.
This is my selfless devotion.
Because I am duty and honor bound to protect every citizen of this nation.
My apologies.
That is why I needed to escape.
If so...
So you weigh their lives against the lives of everyone else in the nation?
But...
If those are the options, of course you'd pick everyone outside, right? There's just too many lives at stake out there. And we just stopped Kurumi from doing that because we selfishly wanted to live?
I don't like that.
What should we do? Did we just make a terrible mistake? Is everyone outside dies because Kurumi is dead?
Why?
Doesn't that mean we pretty much destroyed the country? What do we do?
Wait!
Say, what's Monokuma planning to do with the rest of humanity? You know how many people live in this country? Like 100 million easily.
Always messing around.
They made a hair for the masterminders. There's no way they could really.
Bears do not lie.
Bears do not lie.
Hey,
I am the ruler of this world. Nothing is beyond my power.
Huh?
Nothing is beyond your power? What kind of arrogant, ridiculous...
100%.
That is 100% a lie. It is impossible that he could bring disaster to a country.
What are you trying to pull?
What's so funny?
'cause.
You guys act like you can't believe it, but you're all terrified anyway.
Shing!
If you can't believe it, then you're terrified for no reason. Why do humans lie? Why are humans the only animals that tell lies? Hi, Booger. Can you...
Oh?
How long are you going to keep talking about Kurumi?
Dang it!
Let's talk about Ryoma. It would be a shame to completely neglect him.
I see.
That's right. We know your motive to kill, but why did you kill Ryoma specifically?
That is...
Because he was easy to kill.
Huh?
Easy to kill.
Weird!
Ryoma not that weak. When he was Yusukuchi method, even Gonta could not
I
catch.
do not agree.
His physical strength was irrelevant when he did not have a reason to live.
Do you agree?
Without that, he became the weakest amongst us.
Huh?
What? I took advantage of his weakness and killed him. What do you mean?
That is...
I told him I had urgent matters to discuss and to meet me in the research lab on the 3rd floor. There, I relieved my motive video, and afterwards I told him,
That is correct.
I am responsible for the life of every citizen of this nation, so I must escape this place. Then he responded,
Got it.
His voice, he's that tiny. He's that tiny, and that's his voice. And all this time I've been doing his voice. So, you got a reason to survive? That's the complete opposite of me. That's good.
Your...
It means you've got something to live for. It means your life has value. That should have been Gonta's voice. Some things are wildly deep in this game. That's what she said. After he said that, he told me he would clean up the tennis balls lying around.
And then, he turned his back toward me. At that moment, my determination solidified. A person like him would have noticed my bloodthirst emanating. He already knew. He forfeited his life right then and there. That is correct.
when I decided I must sacrifice his life for my nation and my people.
Then,
Ryoma knew he was going to be killed.
But
Wait a minute. Is Maki's fault that Ryoma decided he didn't want to live anymore?
What?
because
Ryoma only gave up on life after you showed him his motive video. Well, since you didn't watch his motive video, I guess you had no way of knowing.
What are you talking about?
What is your point?
wait!
Wait a minute, you're talking as if Ryoma saw that motive video. Didn't you just say that he only checked the name and didn't watch the video?
Hmm?
Huh? Did I say that?
Huh?
What are you getting at?
Well, you know.
I probably shouldn't say anything, but someone has to step up and speak for poor Ryoma.
I told you.
Again, what's your point? That he gave up on life because I showed him his motive video? I'll get to that in a sec, but why do you think Ryoma wanted to see his motive video? Because he was looking for a reason to live. Isn't that right, Maki?
Why?
How do you know that?
What?
Swap motive videos? Didn't we agree not to show them to each other?
Yeah.
I remember, because once you watch him, you've got a motive to kill.
But
If it shows someone important to me, I'd really like to see that.
Hey.
Any idea who'll be in the video?
no.
I don't. That's why I want to see it. Once I know I've got someone important to me, I'll have a reason to live.
He didn't have anybody in his video.
Jeez.
If I've got a reason to live, then I've got a reason to escape here with you guys.
In other words,
That video might just give me a motive to live.
please.
That's true.
You're right. He was looking for a reason to live.
Well, you know.
Which means you should have shown him his motive video in the first place.
Hey!
What do you mean? What did the video show?
Ah.
Nothing. His motive was empty.
Huh?
Empty.
Okie dokie.
Oh, we're up next. Let's give it a watch, shall we?
All right! Back by popular demand, it's time for the motive video! Who's the most important person in your life? And now, without further ado, this message is for Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro. Unfortunately, there is no one in the world who is important to you.
Whoa.
I'm so sorry. Really, I am. You have my deepest sympathies. Sorry.
That's... no one was important to him?
Always messing around.
That's what he was saying. If he said something like that.
He had no one to care for, and none who cared for him. He found no motive to leave. Because of that, he chose to let Karumi claim his life.
I see.
So that's why. He must have just watched that video before I summoned him to meet with me.
It can't be.
He just gave up then?
Damn that damn moron.
But
It's bad to have no reason to live, but it's also bad to have too many reasons to live.
because
That's why you did such a terrible thing, right, Kirumi? For too many reasons.
Yes.
You are free to judge me for your killing Ryoma. I would bear that burden of being seen as evil for the sake of my nation and its people.
For everyone.
Because that is what it means to serve as selfless devotion. That is why I needed to survive. Sacrificing you all meant saving the lives of men, women, children, and elderly.
My apologies.
I wanted to live. Kirumi. Monokuma, Gonta have question.
You need something?
Oh, what is it?
Hey!
Can Gonta be blackened instead of Kirumi?
Huh?
What?
Gonta.
Not smart boy. But even Gonta understand what everyone's saying. Kirumi should live, not Gonta. World needs her. I was thinking the same thing. I don't want to die, but Karumi's life is way more valuable than mine. Karumi's got the lives of hundreds of millions of people on her shoulders, right?
Unfortunately.
Logically, Karumi's survival would result in fewer casualties than our collective survival would.
Jeez.
Geez, maybe it would have been better if we'd gotten the culprit wrong.
Huh?
What do you mean?
Oh, man.
If Karumi survives, then the nation's future will be secure. Then, what was the point of me doing all this? Why did I reveal the truth? What have I done? Was I wrong? I shouldn't have.
Shuichi!
What kind of face is that, Sweetie? If you're my sidekick, then suck it up.
Huh?
What?
Hey!
That goes for all of you. The hell with all the value of life shit.
All right!
Life's not just something. You can't trade it for a price on it.
Kaido.
Listen up.
This life doesn't just belong to you. It's for your parents, your grandparents, your friends, even your neighbors.
I mean,
It's not something you can just decide to throw away on your own.
don't worry about it.
So we didn't do the wrong thing. Life's purpose is to be lived. As long as you stay alive, anything's possible. You can even go to the stars.
Of course!
So I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I wanna live. I haven't even traveled to space yet. There's no way in hell I'm gonna die here.
Jeez.
The idiot's talking again.
But
He's right. I mean, you're right too. He's an idiot, but he's right.
So divine!
Yep, he's into a damned idiot.
I don't know why, but idiots always fill me with inspiration.
Shut up!
I told you to stop calling me an idiot!
But
Maybe his stupid speech is just what we needed to hear. Karumi certainly looks shaken by it.
Huh?
Shaken?
because
Do you really think someone as desperate to live as Karumi would give up so easily? Of course not. In fact, she probably still hasn't given up even now. Ooh, that's a creepy boy. Ooh, that's a creepy boy. She was hoping that learning the truth would make one of us volunteer to die in her place.
Huh? But
But Monokuma would never allow a Blacken to escape punishment, so maybe she wanted everyone to rebel so she could use that as a cover to escape on her own. How about it, Karumi? Am I close? You are the most detestable cretin I have ever met. You knew exactly what I would attempt, yet allowed me to explain anyway.
Huh?
Wait, what he just said was true?
You mean?
You tried to trick Gonta? Tried to trick everyone?
Really?
Seriously? You backstabbing cunt?
Cut it out.
Enough. She was just trying to stay alive in her own way. Nobody can blame her for that.
That is correct.
That's right. I must survive, because I carry the weight of an entire nation on my shoulders. I would not have killed Ryoma if I was so easily deterred. This request will not be fulfilled until I have brought joy to every citizen of this nation.
You must live.
So no matter what, I cannot die. That is why I killed Ryoma. Even now I refuse to give up.
Huh?
Karumi,
I see.
You still refuse to give up? So, what do you intend to do?
You must live.
Mm-hmm. I must survive, no matter what it takes. And we will have to wait until next time to see what she's willing to do.